They are in the middle of a move, and it's not going too well for them. But at least for today, we'll try and make the best out of it. Try and get some mounts for people, maybe some heroic. So I'm not used to raid calling, so I'm gonna give it my best. If anybody else wants
ready
to
and get started here,
by all means.
Put that down just a
we'll
hair.
see how this goes. We've already done this.
It's going to be
a lot of
interesting.
times. We pretty much have this on
See
farm.
how this goes tonight.
So it shouldn't be too bad.
Barry, you're going to be main tanking then?
Yeah, I guess.
Perfect.
Until Zap comes in.
Oh, brother.
Okay, you're here, Fenwick. So, do you know any of the mechanics for any boss?
And welcome to guys
I've
that
been trying to watch
just
it's
joined us.
remember
Welcome.
Without actually trying it.
Sure. So for this boss, it's very straightforward, almost a tank and spank, if you will. At certain points, you may notice that there's 3 big boys around here in this area, 3 larger automatons, and or the ones called defense matrix, automated defense matrix. At some point, one of them is going to activate, and we'll just go in there when just in a certain point we'll go in there. But yeah, we have to like stand around the defense matrix just to avoid some raid wide damage, and that's it.
Looks like Stream
The
Elements
entire
is up
time
and
we're just
working. It
killing
was not
ads
working last week.
nonstop.
I am finally
We may have
back
to go
from
into
Chicago,
defense
so we
matrix
are going to
at
have
some
some
time.
fun starting off with normal
different
tonight.
purpose. After
Welcome
we
guys, so glad to have you.
Stay in one.
No glitch, no star, that means we're going to be
Sorta like
doing
deactivates and then we
some
kill.
raid
Well,
assisting,
like,
so
what
it should be
protects
fun
us gets
tonight.
deactivated and then we
Raid
kill.
lead assisting, more
So yeah,
like
we may
that.
do that like twice, and then the
No
boss
Zaft
spawns,
right now.
which is the orb on the wall. You can see in front of us. He does roll from there. If you are standing where he rolls, coming out, you will kill him.
Hey,
Don't
oh,
stand in
looks
front of the
like
little
the
ramp that's
content
in
is
front of
not available still.
big
Oh, I am
button
so sorry there, Finwig, but thank you so much for the resub.
good.
I appreciate it very much. So glad to have you in raid
Yeah,
tonight.
just,
You
kill
are going to
ads.
have a lot of
When
fun.
we call it out,
And
just
I'm
stand
really
where
looking
everybody
forward
else is
to
standing,
getting you back
and
into the
then
group
when
each
the
and
boss
every
comes
week.
out, you kind of just DPS it
This is
down.
going to be
There are
interesting
certain
too,
things you
because
have
we,
to
of course,
take out of the raid.
we don't
if you
have glitch,
BBM,
we
it's
don't
doing
have
a pretty good
stars,
job
so
at
this
it.
should be fun.
Hopefully to like run out.
Hopefully
It'll
Barry
put a
isn't
marker on you as well to run out.
too loud.
Pretty much
We'll
anything
find out.
aimed at you, just don't have people around you.
So we're basically just going to probably kill this first boss, and then Zaft
Yeah.
should be coming in.
That's
That's kind of what we're waiting on. No Zaft
10 or
yet, so
15%, I
Nerf
can't
is doing the
remember. I
honor
think 15% on the boss.
tanking for us right now.
And just burn it down. That's it. You just stand still behind the boss and
Should I actually change my talents? I don't really want to. This fight's kind of a joke.
Make sense to you?
Yes, I will try to remember all of that.
All right.
Yeah, you better remember all of
like I
it.
said,
No
guys,
mistakes ever.
Not used to calling things
Definitely
out, so
no
I'll try,
mistakes.
but if other people
Now
want
you'll
to pitch in
do
as well,
just fine.
Definitely do so.
Finwig, if
Make sure to
you want to
double
just kind of hang out
should be
around
enough
where
for
I
everybody.
am, I'll do my best to be in melee range. You'll do just fine. Don't even
And then
worry.
Nerf, it's very simple. Just grab what you can for ads and for the boss. It has a very recognizable slam on the tank, and we get a debuff, and then we swap, and that's it.
And welcome to the new viewers. Thanks so much
He
for
does
hanging
do,
out.
like, an
Sorry I
AoE
have not been
center on you.
posting
Just
the
stand there.
last
Don't move it out or
week or
anything.
so.
It gets weak.
We
The
have been in
AoE that he
Chicago,
does on
so
you,
we got back in today.
still, and
So
only
just in time for servers to
swap
come back up
off. That's it.
and raid. So this should be fun.
All right. So let's do a ready check and let's give it a try.
It's on now. Good to be back. I've missed WoW the last 4 days.
All right, everybody's ready.
So Finwig, right where I'm standing right now, this is where the shield is going to be.
We generally
So you want to kind of be over
stay
here.
around this left side here, on this left automaton.
This butthead's all the way over here. Butthead's all the way over there.
I know, man.
Oh, there's also some like AoE circles that land on you. Just watch your feet. But we're just killing ads. Watch your feet. Watch your feet. There's swirlies on the ground.
Help soak.
You see, there's like those things. Just stay out of that. Like the slams from the custodians.
But you want to be in the circles that just dropped though. That's the affix. Not the swirlies, but the actual circles with the pyramid.
I feel dumb. I was running with Dreamweaver, and then I wasn't actually standing in my haste buff because I wasn't paying any attention.
Oh yeah, Zap. These big guys, they put a stacking debuff on us things.
What the fuck? You just
so the
called
thing
me?
activates. You don't have to stand on it yet. On top of your UI, there should be a bar. I don't know if you have custom UI. I don't know where it shows up, but there is a bar that is slowly filling up. When it reaches 100%, that's when we go in to the defense matrix thing. It's at 85%. Pretty soon we're gonna go in there.
Get in here.
Yep, start moving in. I keep thinking you're fucking DPS nerf.
Find
But
shelter.
keep trying to taunt. Right, move in, stay in.
Oh, that just does pretty good damage. Not zap damage on raid, but still decent.
And we should be good to move out here. Rinse and
Target
repeat.
you.
Oh, and
Absolute.
stay killing. Never mind,
Yep,
he's dead.
soak the sparks.
The guy died immediately.
Got absolutely murked.
Yeah. So we'll slowly work our way into another one. To rinse and repeat that. The stacking thing. Watch your feet.
Oh, yeah.
Again, swirlies.
Help soak.
And I guess we'll park ourselves here until we got a stack. So right now it's at 70%. Nice job, Cow
switch
on
it
the
up, man.
orbs. Swirlies, watch your feet, watch your feet. And get ready, it's at 90%.
In the circle.
Get ready to go in the circle, yes. In the circle. We are in
Find
the circle.
shelter. Help soak.
The one difference on Heroic here, if we get to it tonight, it's just that anything within the circle, before we have to be in the circle, will receive a lot less damage taken. So we have to hit everything outside of the stacking circle and then just stack.
Phase 2.
Okay, so the boss is coming out. Do not be in front of its rolling animation. Okay, should be safe to go into him. Let's just bring the dudes up here.
Target you. Help soak.
And if you can nerf, you can take the other dude I have on me, the sentry.
And when Vigilant Guardian gets to 15% health, you can lust.
So look out right now, Tortman. Yeah, you move that out. You see, you get a nice marker on you, and then you go ahead and stack up on his booty again. Yeah, that slam, just stay in it, nerf. It does just barely any damage on you. Like, yes, it does damage, but no one's counting how much damage.
Help soak.
Yuru, take it out. Nice. Watch your feet, swirlies. Watch your feet. Yep, take those out. Further out. Take them out. Oh yeah, you can dash. You're a monk. So again, at 15%, we will go ahead and lust. Do we even have cooldowns? I haven't kept track of it. Doesn't matter, I guess. Take those out. I can tell you right now, I'm not tanking optimally.
Phase
I'm
2.
trying to...
Lost.
Yep, lust. So everybody stack on his booty. Lust it, plant your feet.
Kill or be killed.
Help soak.
2%.
Nice job, guys. All right, good way to start. And welcome to those that just joined us. Thanks so much for hanging out. Starting off with normal first, we have some people who have never seen this raid before.
Zap
We will
should
be
popping up here soon.
we'll be without our
But
main
let's
raid
work our
leader
way to
and
the,
guildmaster glitch for the
warning-
foreseeable future,
warning
which
guy.
does include Star as well.
What is it?
And
Skolix.
let's see, Zaft will be here soon, so Nerf is doing the honors tanking for us right now. And we are going to be hopefully leaving this raid with the Jellycat tonight, so that should be exciting. Might have to mute stream so you don't get confused. Okay, that's fine.
Say it while listening.
Yeah, I mean that's completely fine. Fenwick, whatever's easiest for you.
We do have to aim that guy.
Can't believe you'd
wait.
mute my streams.
You did it just fine. I'm just setting it up.
I could see how that would be kind of confusing.
Because he'll do the wave of hate towards the tank. BOE, BOE.
Not on me. Not on me.
On somebody. On somebody. Anybody.
Anybody but Greeley.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who is the guy that did that? Is that they're making fun of Bono, was it?
I think so, yeah. How's it going? So dang good, I guess so.
Right, so we are...
How are you
Oh,
doing
there's
this
my POV.
fine evening, Twisted?
Damn it. So we're gonna go to... What is it, the bottom side?
So we'll be able to buy
Strong side.
yeah, bottom first. So
Bottom
we're
side,
gonna
strong.
be able to buy our first item or get our first dinar tonight. So I have a problem, actually. So out of my vault today,
What
I
is it
got
that,
a
Skolix
304
Didn't have
weapon. So
on heroic. Like, what was the heroic check?
yes, actually I did.
The groups in the back.
I did get a 304
Oh, so we don't have to
Riftbreaker,
do the
so I am going to
standard
actually delay getting my Sylvanas bow. Because for overall damage,
But we
if
still
I
gotta
go
do
and
the
buy
stack
Decanter
damage.
and then pump it up, is actually a higher
Yeah,
item
yeah,
level and DPS increase with both of those items versus just the one bow. If you have it already, you can buy an item to upgrade
watch,
it. Yes.
Watch these smashes.
But you have to already
There's
have
like
it.
some blue circles on these ads that will hit you really hard if you're melee. Or just standing near. Not to be confused by the Hunter Knight Bay ability that was just down. See that nerf? Blue on blue.
But yeah, you can buy an item if you have the legendary bow already. You can upgrade it. So I've been running around with my Ray Shalar, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and buy Decanter today. I know I'm going against what I said, but I'm gonna buy Decanter today, and then I'm gonna pump up Decanter probably tomorrow, and then I'll buy the legendary bow next.
In this fight.
You can get
But
that
we will
just from.
essentially-
Woo.
We will have.
I don't know. I think you have to kill. It says faded raid bosses,
these
so I
two
don't know if
markers
LFR counts or not.
After a specified amount of time.
I think it might have to be
There is a
normal,
sequence to it, but I'm just
but
gonna
I'm
leave it
not.
at
But I'm not entirely sure.
At a
So
certain point,
I don't
we
actually
are
do
going to
LFR
stack
right now. Not because
on
it's
the other
below
marker
me or
where
anything.
the
I just don't
boss
have
is not
time.
at.
To be
Before we
completely
start
honest
the
with
fight,
you.
we'll essentially put a marker
Otherwise, I
above
would have got
him
Decanter last week.
and a marker of where.
Oh,
we're
whoops!
going
That guy's still alive.
to stack at.
My bad.
So as we're doing the fight, we will have to.
So yeah,
stack
we have a
elsewhere.
bunch of new people
And the
in
boss will follow
the
us there.
stream tonight.
He'll
So
burrow and
welcome,
then he'll
guys.
show up
We have
where
some
we're
new
standing.
people in the raid tonight. Welcome to
Right.
those guys.
Now, if you,
We are missing our raid leader,
believe this
so
mostly
Glitch and
happens
Star
during
will be
melee.
gone for the
While
foreseeable
we're
future,
doing
which
the
means
fight,
Barry
you'll
and
see
I
blue
will be kind of
swirls landing around the
co-leading.
melee. Be sure to avoid that.
We're waiting on
because
Zaf to get back.
these
He should be back here
long-lasting
any
heal, I
time.
think it's
That way
well
he
more
can
than
be
10
tanking
seconds,
again. Let
where
nerf
it reduces your
ODPS.
pace by like 50%.
And I've been in Chicago for like the last
gonna
4
kill your
days, so
meters,
I
for sure.
basically just got back on in time to check my vault and go to raid. So that should be fun.
So definitely something to watch.
And
out
welcome,
for.
guys. How's it going,
kinda debated,
LB?
So, like, if all the melee are standing next to each other,
Artist
pull
from
the blue
Discord,
top,
very
see where the
cool,
blue
my
drops.
friend. I'm so glad you were able to
It's
check
not
out the
easy,
stream, buddy.
and- I mean, you don't have to, but you'll just see it.
So I got a question for you guys.
Second nature.
The music, is it? Can you hear it?
Yeah, if you
And is
stay
it too
loosely
loud?
stacked, it
Slash
really helps,
Discord.
'cause there's not a
I
lot
can
of
never get
room
that
to
right.
avoid the swirlies,
And
so
I am
everyone's
doing great.
right.
I'm getting ready to just have some fun with my raid team here.
Next 2 minutes here.
How's it going? Be mindful.
He
How are
has
we
mentioned,
humans doing today? This human is doing very well.
he mentioned
I can't
something.
speak for everybody in chat, but I think
Keep
hopefully
going.
people are having a good day today.
Keep going.
The sound's okay. Awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that very, very much. Dragonflight needs to come sooner. Yes. So we might have a date already. You know, we're looking at, what was it, the 25th? Pre-patch coming the 25th of October. Not official, but most likely correct, because the guy who had been leaking all the other stuff, he was the one who leaked this.
Alright, just waiting on
So
him
we'll
to
see.
reply back.
I am
But yeah, that's
definitely
essentially
looking
the
forward
fight.
to that, though.
The ranged, correct me if I'm wrong, ranged doesn't have to worry too much about the stacking points.
Not on normal.
Yep, so it's just that's just it. There's gonna be damage.
And
going
what's
out, and,
what state do I live in? I live
watch
in
the
Missouri,
blue
so I
swirlies,
live in
so
Kansas
you don't
City.
get, damage nerfed to you.
Also stay out of
Not in
POV,
Kansas,
the
Kansas
rough
City,
area.
but in Missouri, Kansas City.
Oh yeah, and do not be with the tank at any point. At any point. So just stand.
Oh, she's gonna
behind
consume
him
those.
or
Those were.
to his
Oh,
sides.
they nerfed that. They
Not too
nerfed the
much to his
consume.
sides, 'cause,
Got it.
Us tanks do
Cool.
have to move a little bit.
And let's see. Adrenaline injector
Okay,
finally
so
dropped.
for the
It's going to
middle.
be replaced by your sigil.
Yeah, it's a
Replace your
fairly
your
straightforward
sigil
fight, but yeah,
forever.
we
That
call
is
it-
awesome. Yeah,
call
so
it
if I'm not mistaken, I saw somebody talking in my Discord that they might be buffing the agility on the injector. I'm not sure on that. Also, be
Yeah, it's
mindful.
Not too bad on
I don't know if you've noticed it yet.
It's a lot
You
more
see how my adrenaline injector says it's going to give me 887 mastery? It's actually giving me about 30 more than it states. So you might look at the buff that it provides when you
I
use
would
it
seek to remember
sometime
that this little
and
patch
see if
of,
it's doing the same thing for you, because mine's giving me quite a bit extra right now.
Alright.
Yeah, these are the two markers. We have X and then.
And
stall
you
is
have it as
right
well.
on.
Awesome.
When we-
Awesome artist.
What was that nerf?
I said odds are I'm gonna be the first one hitting them, so I mean if anyone wants to.
You have
But
to- you have to
they're
well, this is normal,
potentially
but this is
buffing
like,
its main stat that
You
it
know, we
gives,
both get hit,
because
we have to
Yeah.
walk in.
its main stat is
Oh,
lower
equal strength
than
or-
others.
Yep. Yeah, we have to go.
So I don't. That was just what I read. I
Yeah,
have
never stand
not
next
been
to
around the
tanks,
game in 4 days to
We
know.
do get cleaved. Now,
So
when we
I'll
do the
have to
stacking
do some more
point,
looking, but I
be
just
sure to
thought
do
I'd
it,
mention that.
preemptively as much as you can, because us tanks also have to go there, and if us tanks are moving, you know, you may get cleaved.
Oh, he's
if you're
already
next
got
to
one.
us while we're moving.
Cool.
That's something to watch out for, Nerf.
Look at
you know,
these.
to,
Look at these big boys with their
wait
mounts
for the melee
already.
to move out.
I'm hoping I'll get close to getting my my KSM mount this week.
That's cool.
Who did I give this to again? I think it was Pinoy.
Said he'll be here in less than 10 minutes. So do we want to wait or just keep going with this?
I think we can do it.
It's either we wait or we could go ahead and clear trash to other bosses.
You know what?
Yeah,
Let's
we
do
can do
that. Let's do that. Let's
After
clear
that.
trash.
Sounds better.
That way we're not standing around, but yet we're still progressing at some form or fashion in here.
Yeah.
So we're just basically waiting for Zaf to get back. We did go ahead and kill the first boss, made quick work of that. And then we're just kind of clear the rest of the trash so we can get Zaft in here so we can really start hitting on all cylinders. Gonna hurt. Maybe not. Yep, it's gonna hurt. We've got, like I said, we've got quite a few new and returning faces that aren't necessarily a part of Drexit. So I'm going to be sure and shout those guys out real quick. So Crystal Dark is here. They are a member of my Discord. We've got Guyong, who is a random pug from Castle Nathria that stuck around, with their friend Yuru as well. I'm getting nuked. They're not normally from our group. Spook is able to come hang out. He was a part of Die Laughing for a long time. We've got Fenwig is here as well. So we've got quite a and Tortman and Mimi. Don't forget those guys. So we've really bolstered the roster here in season 4. Hopefully some of these, even if one of these players comes and hangs out with us in Dragonflight, we're going to be doing so well. I'm really looking forward to hopefully bringing some people from season 4 into Dragonflight with us to raid with my guild. And let's see. Oh, you're from Greece. Okay. It's 2 a.m. Wow. All right, that's really early for you.
Yeah, so
or late, depending on how, you know what I mean. But the Guyong is actually from the EU as well. He's raiding with us right now. By the time raid is done, it'll be 4 a.m. where he is. So he's usually tapping out about then. And 2 Marksman's competing for the #1 headband. Afro Samurai reference. Yes. We're going to see who wins. So, oh God. So keep in mind, Yuru has the other Marksman Hunter has a 294 item level. This dude is geared. And I've got 285 now. So I got some nice gear this last week. And by this last week, I mean today. Because I opened my vault and got lucky.
Just bring him in. Oh wait, we don't have to bring him in. Too far. Yeah, to that door.
So we are doing normal first, just because for one, we want to get Jellycat. So we're going to make sure and get Jellycat this week. So by the time we're done tonight, we should have killed the jailer. Jellycat will be ours, and then starting the next cycle, we'll probably just do normal. Oh, I got knocked into that like a moron. I should say not normal. We'll just be doing heroic after this. So next week we're probably going to heroic Nathria to begin with.
Side.
sausage.
To the sausage.
To the sausage.
And also, there are a couple of people that have never been in this raid before. Finwig did not get to raid this tier. I know it was the most recent, but she didn't get to raid, so we'll help her out with that.
Let's go straight to Genesis, Alpha, whatever.
And welcome, guys. Glad to have you. Thanks for hanging out this evening. I really, really appreciate it, guys. And I don't know if you guys saw, we did get over 5,000 subscribers on YouTube. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. This has been such a fun time. And yeah, let's continue to grow and add more people to hang out, have fun, enjoy Marksman Hunter if possible. You are fresh raider, but you're learning, and you're doing a great job. So. Like it's not even a big deal.
I guess we can stay here, waiting on Zap. We can go to Skolex later. Doesn't matter.
Might as well.
Have I farmed 2K yet? No, I have not. I basically missed all of last week, and everything was over 2 in the first week for groups not even wanting to do stuff. So I currently only have only 1,094. But as you can see, I basically don't have 3 dungeons done at all.
But they
So
have been,
I have some work to do, but my goal is to get very close to that this coming week. I think I can.
We have to go kill that guy or it's gonna keep coming.
yeah. We're grabbing it. No, but I think, dude, this guy, he has been certified USDA stuffing by the community.
Yeah, if you look in like group finder, it also always says sausage.
Yep. And then for Raider.io, for April Fools, they changed the name of the bosses to the sausage.
They should have kept it that way, man. That would have been so nice, so cool.
Cowpow, no.
See if we could kill Cowpow. That wouldn't be very nice, though, I suppose. So, also, for those of you guys that just joined us, I will be delaying getting the legendary bow. I will not be getting it this week. Forces out of my control said, no, you are going to get it later. So, I will be getting it later.
So the sausage, let's see.
Dying!
So things that concern me.
Dying! See, that's what I get for,
we're gonna lost on pole.
For not committing, if you will.
Just lusting on pole.
I should have just ran through it and I'd been fine. Or, use that thing called mount.
Early on in the fight, we're gonna get an ad. Just be sure to kill it. It dies rather quickly, but just be sure to kill it. The longer it stays alive, the more puddles will be left on the ground. And we want to avoid puddles on the ground. The puddles do disappear eventually, but we just want to avoid as much as we can. But the one important mechanic
managed to get 210 or 2,100. Yes, that is awesome. Congratulations, my friend. Honestly, honestly, it's not easy.
Isn't there no debuff on normal?
Oh, you're right. Yep.
Yeah,
right.
correct.
Okay.
You know what? It's even easier to do this strat.
So, somebody is gonna be chosen by the boss, marked, if you will, and the person that is selected must make some distance between them.
Your guild doesn't want you. No, that's not
so
cool.
That people can stand in between.
Joke's on them. They don't want a over KSM player. Got it. That's their loss. Sounds like to me.
Some stuff, and the raid has to get in the way and soak that damage. Other than that, there's not much else to worry about. Like, there is a shield that comes up that we have to burst down. But,
no BOEs yet. I'd love to see a BOE.
So yeah, just avoid.
And welcome to the new viewers. Glad to have you guys.
And just
thanks for hanging out this evening.
It's just killing the ad and just.
Starting this week, I should get back to my regularly scheduled programming until next week, because school will be starting back next week, and by school I mean the school that I work at. So I will be a little bit later to raids. So I will be starting to stream later, but I will still stream. And then I'll be getting back to my Friday,
Necro.
Sunday streams as well.
Have you tried spell reflecting the circle? Like, does that work? You have spell reflect, right, as a DPS?
Yes. I will have to reconvene on the.
So I'm hoping to have a lot of Mythic Plus videos this
Yeah,
week.
just double check. That'll make
And I've got an update video that I need to film and record, all that fun jazz.
warrior here.
But we got a lot of stuff coming up soon, so I'm excited for that.
Cool.
And I think damage-wise, the gear will start trickling in for us very soon. You're a blood elf, and there are orc marksman hunters in the raid team. Does their racial attack power CD boost their opener a lot? Not necessarily, no. I mean,
I think I take this once and I was like watching.
I don't think it's that much. It might be overall like a 0.5%, maybe a full % extra damage. But even then, honestly, what's probably happening is that they're getting more free aim shots. So they're just using more aim shots in that opener. Where, so if you get lucky with that on your first opener, you're going to do significantly more damage overall for that first 30%.
Sepulcher.
The barrage.
Oh, and I'm sorry, Lynn. I did not see your message there.
You can reflect that.
Yeah, I'm so sorry about that. Welcome. How are you doing tonight? Had no luck on the bow. So
what is the
BIS would
which one is the
be
ring, the obliteration arc?
is the legendary bow from Sylvanas at 298, or obviously 311 if you are a mythic raider, or one of the mythic end boss weapons, which would be like Rygolon or Sire, which would be 311, or it would be like the junkyard weapon, like LB said, or the Rift Breaker, which is what I have now at 304. So this is the reason why I'm going to buy Decanter this week, and I'm not buying the Sylvanas Legendary Bow upgrade. Because, unfortunately, it would be a bigger DPS increase for me to have the Rift Breaker at 304 and Decanter versus just the Legendary Bow. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to delay that a little bit. It sucks. Don't get me wrong. Like, it sucks,
That's the
but
arc, right? Inevitable Dominion.
I'll take what the game
Yeah,
gives
it's
me.
the one that comes
Their attack
blind
power
into
combined with
every-
all their CDs. I mean,
not-
yes, but it honestly, racials do so little for your overall
It
damage.
only has Dominion
Like
and
it's within a
Okay,
percent.
let's just follow the
So I wouldn't. I see what you're saying, but I don't think that's the main reason.
So, at certain
I
points in
did.
the
I
fight,
only had one shot too, and it gave me
you
the
can see that
304.
this,
So
this arena
yeah, I
has
I
four
won't
pillars.
lie. I would have much rather
At some
given this
point,
to
it's
somebody
gonna
else
shoot
if
some
I could have,
bolts.
because I would have bought the legendary bow
order.
and then started working on
It's at
other
random, but,
upgrades. But I'm gonna go ahead and buy Decanter
she'll do
because
the
that's the
fortune
biggest
spacing
upgrade that
and
I
then
can
the
get
one here
now.
on the right where we're at.
Because don't get me
So what's
wrong,
gonna
the
happen is
legendary
first
bow
you
is an
first shot
upgrade, but not
into
as big of a
A
percentage
slowly
upgrade
moving
now.
arc
for over the
is
3
gonna, flow through the entire arena. You can't jump over it or anything. You can try spell reflect.
And also, we're just basically waiting on
yeah, let me put that
on
in.
Zaf to get here.
I'll put it on the Discord. It has for everything, for every single raid, and dungeon. Like what can you or can you not spell reflect? Yeah, super useful. But anyways, the arc itself will do minimal damage to you. However, if you take a second arc,
Oh, and so for
Okay,
you
but
guys
you need
that
to go
make
back. So when
gold
you
on the
take
auction
the
house,
first
have you noticed how do you
passive
like the
upgrade,
new auction
it will
house?
leave a deep buff on
It's
you.
been going
small
crazy
dot.
for me. Just like people, like prices have
While
went
you have
like
that
honestly
debuff,
really
if you
low.
happen
But
to
that's
get
great
the
for
second
buyers
wave over
market,
you,
that's for sure.
that's when it'll do massive damage on you.
Why do people keep doing that?
So you want to take one of the arcs, let it settle down, Let the
Nobody's
debuff
buying
drop,
my
then
big
you can
stuff.
take the
Feels
second
bad.
wave. So, I mean, us tanks will try and position it in a certain way where we can get one of the arcs early. But then, if we don't do that properly, just be sure to be on the lookout for the arcs. And
Who's
people do
it
this in
sounds
different
like
ways.
the one who
Some
talked to
people have the
Leroy.
ability to
That is
teleport,
that's
like
Barry.
if you have the Venthyr Covenant ability.
So
you can
Barry
just
and
go
I are
shadows
kind
and
of
go to the other side
co-raid
of the wave.
leading,
That
but there's
works.
really not much to
If
talk
you're a
about right
mage, you
now,
can, like, warp.
other than what he's already chatting about.
Blink. I'm sorry. You can blink.
Bo
Warlocks
didn't
can
drop for
have,
me,
their
even when you did a lot of keys for that dungeon. Wish they get a weapon for
circle
your
on the
9
ground,
of
whatever
9
the fuck that
vault.
thing is called.
Ah, yeah. I hope you. Honestly, I hope you get a weapon.
Demonic circle. Yeah. Soul shape works also.
I wish
That's
I
right.
wish I
Soul
could give
shape
mine
works.
away.
You have to
Because
aim
I was already
properly, right?
planning on spending the
does work.
resources
If you don't
on
have any of that,
Sylvanas' bow. In
then
fact,
don't
I
risk
actually
it.
had
You
it
know,
in
it's
my
very
bag
easy to
waiting.
do the mechanic. Just look at the first wave.
So.
What I like to do is look at the first wave where it's coming from and just kind of run into it. Just take it in.
Zaf
Maybe
did say he would be
over
here
there
shortly,
and be
so
done with it. And then just wait until it drops.
hopefully you'll see him log in the next couple of minutes here.
I think on normal we can get up to 3 waves. I guess it depends on how fast we kill her, right?
Yeah, I think our DPS is it's gonna be non.
Yeah, I think she's gonna fall over. Can you only
Yeah,
get
when we start
10 of 30
fight,
per week?
You'll see how the
Yes
wave
and
is.
no.
She does it rather quickly. She'll do a
It
single
depends
wave.
on how many
So,
bosses
just be on
are
the
in the
lookout for it
raid.
when we start
So
the fight,
there's
so you
10 in the
know
first
what's, like, the
tier,
visual indicator of
10
the
in the
wave.
second, and
It's
11
a very
in the
slow
third. So you
moving,
can technically get
sort
11
of
this week.
darkened wave. I don't know how to explain it, but you'll see it. You'll see it. Okay. So again, recap. Just there's gonna be an ad. Kill it as quickly as you can. At certain times, somebody will be selected. That person has to move farther from the boss, and then people just have to stand in between that person and the boss to absorb.
And once you get 30 of 30, you can select an item.
At some point, she's just gonna
Yes,
retreat
correct.
elsewhere in the arena to.
Well, it's not any item, but
white
yes,
damage. You know,
it's like
just
trinkets
if you
and
can,
weapons
get
and stuff
close
like that.
behind her so that healers can like just heal everybody up.
I thought it
close.
was any
But you just
any
do
item,
this,
but I
that's
don't think it
Just
is.
DPS the boss.
I think they changed that from one point.
And just be on the lookout for the waves. We'll try.
And
cross
yeah,
tanks, move the boss accordingly,
Lynn,
but
exactly what Be
it's up to
Mindful
you to
said
avoid the waves as
is
well.
that yeah,
Make sure to
you
get
maybe you
one
don't get the
wave,
304
let the debuff
item,
drop,
but
then you can go
298
through
is
the
still
other ones.
very good. It's very strong. It's way stronger than
Right.
anything that you'll be able to have before
I think
this.
we should
You know,
still have
so.
buffs, right? Nobody died.
I don't think all items are on the
Actually,
on
let
the
me ask
vendor.
Zap.
I don't think so. I think it's just trinkets and back pieces and stuff like that. I don't know. I saw that it was a little different than I
For
had
those that don't know,
I
Zap
had
is,
originally
other tank.
looked at it. Because I was gonna buy like some boots out of one or something like that. Oh yeah, it will be the rogue dagger will be.
Here.
The legendary
Zap,
bow will
add
not,
5 minutes.
but I believe
5 minutes. So let's do a 5-minute
the
break. Let's do
yeah.
a
So it looks like
5-minute
looks like we're gonna give
and,
Zaf 5 more
you know,
minutes.
sit up, get some water, whatever you need.
But
How
the
do I use
dagger will
slash
be
break?
on
Is that
there.
how it is? Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Right, so just take a fiber. We'll be back.
Yep.
We'll reconvene.
So we're just gonna get Zaft in here real quick. Give him 5 more minutes. In the meantime, guys, I will be right back. It is the 5 o'clock free crack giveaway. I know we're only one boss in, but we want to make sure that Zaft can get his Jellycat here as well. So I will be right back, and we will chat about some more builds for Season 4.
know what? I don't think we ever saw what's the debuff on this. Let's see. Protoform barrier. Okay. So this one is just to kill it fast, right? The shield thing.
I believe so.
Kill it fast, heal it fast also.
Probably just have you death grip it to the boss. And...
Oh yeah.
All right. No, any Zaft? No Zaft. Anyway, well, do you guys have any questions? What are you thinking about build wise? You have any certain items you're interested in trying out to see how good they are in a real life situation, if you will? Because most likely, after this 5... So in a minute, if Zaft isn't here, we will keep going. So, it'll be fine. I am going to go ahead and change a talent, though. I'm actually going to do a hybrid, so I'm going to do volley and steady focus for this. This is one of those fights where I always struggle. Like, I don't do as well as I should for whatever reason. Your guess is as good as mine. Why? I think it has to do with me not using my volley correctly. Like, I'm using it on pull, which is good, but I should probably be holding it. Hey, there's Zaft. There's Zaft. Let's go. How's it going, Lynn? Let's see here. This week you'll get your... Okay. Welcome. Your current PvP rating is 1500 and 10... Okay. But you won't do... Oh, gotcha. Gotcha.
Can we have a call?
5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh yeah, I mean...
Actually, no rush.
That is correct to an extent. Although it's interesting how much time, you know, the more time you have, the easier things could potentially come. You know, just more time finding groups, that sort of thing. We got Zaft here. So let's go ahead and change our macro here. We have missed you.
I'm sure Barry did his fine. Did somebody help you tank first boss?
Nerfo.
Or is it just you?
No, Barry's great. Nerfo we're not going to talk about.
Wow.
Ooh.
Damn.
Wow. Ooh.
The hate.
Jeez.
You know what, Spook? How about you come here?
How can I see you with all this shade? Oh.
How about you take a seat there, Spook?
It's all right. We're gonna really start going here now.
How about you tank there, Spook?
You tank a seat.
How dare you insult your off tank?
How about you turn into that demon form that gave you a lot of armor?
Oh yeah, that used to be a thing.
Gosh,
Maybe
Poppy
the
is
thing
so
they're
expensive.
still fucking making our class.
I would love that, man. I would totally go Warlock if they put the demon form again.
Well, they took it away, gave it to Demon Hunters. I don't think we'll ever get it back while they were around.
Whoa.
Yeah, when I was in Cataclysm raiding,
Fighting words.
dude, you would have to be sitting in melee because so as a demon form, you also had like a frontal cone attack. I don't know if it was Shadow Flame, if it was the same ability. It was just an instant cast frontal cone that just upped your DPS, and so it's always in the melee pile. But there were certain things that would not work with me on the melee pile because I'm technically not melee.
Zaft is almost in. He's probably got to update his game. He just got home from work, so...
Officially the break ended, but our resident tank is here.
We're just going to get him in
Discord.
here.
We're just waiting on them to just hang out for a moment.
Yeah, we killed the first boss. We cleared all the trash on the lower level and cleared the trash off the side.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah,
BOEs.
we just have to go to the bosses, and that's it.
All the BOEs for me.
Greeley got all the BOEs.
Greeley got like 3 more. I kicked them in the face.
Including one inexplicable classic BOE.
Yep, somehow got that.
Dude, what the fuck was that?
You got a Tiabu?
I'll take that, yeah.
Or what is it? An
Preferable.
Ice Wheel Jerkin? Is that the...
That was the original one, yeah. That was my very first epic I ever got in this game, was an Icemail Jerkin when I was leveling back in BC. I couldn't believe I had got a purple item.
Can we do it? Hey, alright.
There's Zaf, let's go. Let's put some pressure on. Okay, betting on him to top Yuru. Alright, guys. We have a betting pool here. Who's gonna say Yuru's better, or who's gonna do more damage? Me or Yuru?
Alright. Okay.
You can say him, it's fine.
Full service.
It's kind of hot, not gonna lie.
Oh my.
I honestly don't know what to do here. I hate it when this happens, where it's like, hey, you got like some really good trinket. 291 ocular glands, or a 304 shield.
Shield trinket or a shield?
Shield.
I would do a shield because you can eventually get the ocular gland.
Yeah, I'd
That's
get
true.
a shield.
Yeah, shield for sure.
Alright, so
You can't
that's
get
what I
the
was thinking.
304 shield unless you're doing Mythic, so...
Facts. It's the salvaged mechacycle shielding.
Beautiful.
So it's
that's the only way you can get it then.
Alright, so Zap's popping in here, gonna get him a flask, and we'll get to
lose some
going.
haste, but that's pretty big.
Do you have food, Zeft?
Yeah, I got food, I have flask, I have everything. Don't worry about me. Nah, keep your flask.
But it's conjured.
Yeah, it's magical.
What are you gonna... do you lose it at the end of it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We gave a quick rundown. Let's just do a ready check.
Alright.
The
So be mindful. Let's see how it goes.
The barrier thingy. Just if you see any little flying orbs that have a health bar, just kill it. And if you are a healer, there is typically also a green orb that you can also heal. You should be healing it up so that we can get a juicy buff. Alright, let's do a countdown.
Alright, here we go.
Lust on pull, Tortman, please.
5, 4,
Or a hunter.
Two.
That is acceptable.
1.
So there's gonna be a wave
Which wave?
right off the bat here. Just look at the animation here in a moment. So there's a wave. Look at the wave how it is.
Shockwave.
So we got a little debuff. And it just already kicked out. Oh, let me bring it in.
And that's it. That's the mechanic.
Move to star.
I'm gonna say kicked out. Get in between the marker and the boss. So right now, Greeley is the target.
On normal, we can all stack up. On heroic, we'll be split up into groups, or we're gonna cheese strats it.
Correct.
There's an ad. Just kill it. Focus the ad. Oh yeah, interrupt it when you can.
Yep.
I did forget to also mention this weird wave that she does. Just, stand. Don't be in it. Looks dangerous, don't be in it. Alright, so
Next
Yuru
stack
is the
rank.
stacking spot. Get it between boss and Yuru. And now we
Don't
just burn her
dispel,
down.
Do not dispel at this phase. Because that's just more shielding we have to go through. As soon as the shield is broken, then pop it. Pop it. Spell steal. Purge. Nice.
I hate
Which
it.
way?
I just
Okay,
didn't
so
wanna
we're
put
getting.
that.
Oh, I didn't put markers. So let's just stand right here. Get close to the wall here. The first wave is coming up here. And so we shouldn't have to worry about the second wave as we're standing here. Because it is elsewhere. Yep, it's coming up to us. Don't even worry about it.
We gotta kill this core, guys.
Oh, Yuru, can you make some distance? Get in between the boss and Yuru. Watch the dark spots on the ground. Let's move
Yeah,
over a bit.
I'm gonna move her. Can we get a dispel? Should be fine.
Again, the add. Rinse, repeat. Make sure to
Shockwave.
interrupt the add. Get out of the dark wave there. She's gonna do the stacking thing here in a moment. Alright, get in between Tortman and the boss. That's it. Kill the balls.
Which way?
Oh, we are getting the halos. I guess.
It's gonna
Okay.
be the far one first.
Yeah, let's move
If
to
we
the right
just
here.
hard focus her.
Shockwave.
I
she's
guess,
all
yeah,
dead.
she's dead.
Ah, dang it. Got me.
Nice.
Very nice.
Sure.
And, we're
It
going on
got
the
me.
strong side again.
Nice job, Yuru. Let's
Looking
give
for,
him the
war
clap.
axe.
They got me.
That's sadly an upgrade. Got 232 off it. It's
Ooh,
my-
Progenitor. I will put that up right now. Hopefully it'll be still worth something.
You might as well equip it, because you know Warblaze.
Hey, those are actually still worth money. That's good.
They don't.
What the Warglaive?
They don't.
I'll be right over there. I wasn't able to read my
Yeah,
options.
but I mean that was a good.
Take your
That was
time.
definitely a good race. I
Yeah.
probably should have used some pre-pots too. I won't lie.
We didn't.
I will probably start using pre-pots next
Yeah.
week to see if I can see how high I can pump my damage, assuming I can get a good build this week.
I'll put something up for 1 silver.
Don't worry, prices have been doing like the weirdest tanks, and then it'll come back and then it'll tank again. One person put up 100,000 of a couple of items.
Well, I mean, when you're essentially the auction house went down yesterday.
Yep.
Because every single time you tried to post something, it was like, hey, just so you know, tomorrow we're doing a thing, and at server reset,
Ooh.
stuff's gonna bounce back to you regardless of whether it's sold or not. So do you?
What item would you buy from Fated
single
Boss?
item
Because
you
you
have to
can
post
buy
something
one
that
item,
asks
Sigil
you
or Sylvanas back.
That's a
Lynn, do you have the decanter? Do you have the decanter yet?
I'm just not gonna post anything. Literally, I'm like
This
I'm
coming
putting
boss,
stuff
this
on
is gonna be
stuff on
fun.
my
I'm
list.
excited. Prototype is going to be a fun encounter for us here. Thump. No. No, Tortman. Flat.
Watch out.
Looks like you must seek a new master as... Oh, jeez. I guess. I don't think I'm anywhere near a master though. I'm learning something new every day. But I have to say, in this line of thinking, I suppose the master is now the pupil. Prototype is your favorite boss fight. Damage you can pump at the end is yes. Damage is so fast that the CDs won't line up. That is also true. That is also true.
Put it up, sold.
Isn't it lovely? I'm like, this is what it used to be like all the time on Illidan.
Holy shit.
Keep in mind, I wouldn't do big stacks of things, and I would only ever do things for 12 hours. Otherwise, it gets buried quick.
Oh yeah.
Does 12 hours keep things ahead of the list?
No. But I mean, you'll get past real quick.
You'll get undercut.
Yeah. All right, here. Let's see here. Let's get
Okay.
our.
So
We're gonna push it, guys.
Check your class oils, boots.
We're gonna push
yeah,
this
I'm
one.
gonna put down a cauldron.
See
Not
what
a
I can
cauldron,
do.
A feast here in a little bit. But yeah, deck oils, flasks.
But yeah, he's got 9 item mobiles on me.
Okay.
I've
I'll
got
try
a
and
bunch of
explain this in
272
simple terms.
pieces still.
You may notice that we have 2 bosses in front of us, but on the left side of the room and on the right side of the room,
Okay.
there are 2 other
Let me see
bosses.
what their build looks like. They have
So, we're
10k
gonna
health
first
on
start
me.
off with these
Oh
2 bosses
god.
in front of us.
So they have a
and when
304
we
weapon as
get them down
well.
to 50%.
Oh, they got the
other 2 bosses will
targeting
show up.
thunder towers as well. That's a
When we get
strong
those to
trinket.
50%, then we fight the 4 of them
Good.
altogether.
Very nice.
So each one does 1 mechanic.
They're almost fully
If you did,
geared. They just need a
you
helm.
may
It looks like.
recognize a little bit of who's here.
Yeah, they
well,
just
no,
they
the
just
one
need a
right now
helm,
is the one
and
on
they're
the
done. So
left,
they're
which
really
is
geared.
Denathrius. So Denathrius has
Good
a
for
1
them.
mechanic
Honestly,
where,
good for them.
He has like a frontal.
If you don't have
Just
decanter
don't
yet,
stand
decanter
with
will be
10
the
strength
biggest
points
upgrade
because
for
of that
you.
frontal cone. The other bosses generally don't do anything menacing.
It's
The one that
actually
matters is the one that I marked here,
better
the
than
skull.
Sigil,
The
particularly for
skull
Mythic Plus and for raiding, because most of these fights don't last.
The one
They,
on the left.
like
one
the
on very
sweet
left.
spot for
They
a
pass
Sigil
things.
build
if you have
is
interrupts,
6 minutes, so you
at
can
any point,
basically,
just please
use
do
it at the
keep
beginning and
them
use it again at the end.
Most importantly, the skull. The skull is the most important one to keep interrupted, because he will just recast something that will put a healing absorb on people.
So that's what I'm going for as soon as I can.
So keep skull interrupted. And then the one on the left, when we are doing.
And
the
welcome to
other
all the
2
new
bosses,
viewers.
just
So
keep
glad
the
to
one on
have
the
you
left
guys.
Interrupted as much as we can.
Why did I move that?
Generally,
There.
it is a
I don't know
tank and
why I
spank.
did that.
During the fight, there will be adds that spawn around
There we go.
the room. I believe it is 4 adds in total. If you are melee, get the one that is going to be by the bosses.
Just look at your DPS for this
we
boss,
do have-
21.8k
enough
at
range where
273. I
we
should
shouldn't
be
have to
able
bring
to
up the
beat
other
that
ones.
comfortably.
So I do ask of
We'll
the
see.
range to just focus.
It's
all the other ones
honestly
except
going to
the ones
come
by the
down
boss,
to
if at all possible.
how my cooldowns line up.
We'll try that, and then
Honestly,
we'll,
that's probably what it's going to be.
if it doesn't go well, we'll readjust. So, yeah,
You
there should
use
be
target
one on
and
the left side,
and
one
the
on right side,
injector.
and one on the
Gotcha.
back, if I'm not
Yeah, I'll
mistaken.
most likely use decanter and
And
the
that's by
injector.
boss.
That's
Yeah,
what my
if
2
you're
trinkets are going to be for
standing
everything.
On the platform, there's going to be it's kind of like 4 cardinal directions. Not looking at your minimap, looking like at the thing as it, like right in front of us. Between the bosses would be north, and then there's a southeast and west, right?
Hit the CDs for the second phase.
Some markers.
Okay. We'll
Yeah,
see.
in normal, they share health.
So I'll
we'll have to cross that bridge when we
yeah,
get to
you're
it.
right.
Something to keep in mind, we'll call out like
Because you want the cooldowns to be ready. I guess I'll gauge to see how
They
much
share
our
health here.
damage looks.
in
In
heroic.
normal,
Oh, and heroic, yeah.
yeah.
In heroic. I'm just
Yeah.
I'm just saying for right now. For right now, you can just
Right now,
Just
it's
to double
tank
check
and
that I do
spank.
it, yeah.
When the ads come out,
Okay,
hit the ads,
we'll see.
and just keep the bosses interrupted. That's mostly it. Now, there is something that happens. The little critters, do they happen in normal, right?
Yeah.
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 all
So-
the mechanics.
We just have a few people that haven't done this before, so we're
there's
just
like,
chatting really quick.
These little critters that slowly move from one side of the arena to the other. They spawn in random
Raid damage was
locations,
pretty
but once they
good.
spawn,
Okay,
they
yeah.
sort of just keep coming
Gotcha.
out of there for a long time. They do some damage, moderate damage. They knock you back a little bit. So if you see them, just
Yeah,
stay
so
out.
that if you can't,
They're just
if you
annoying.
don't have the legendary bow already to upgrade it,
Let me see
then
what
yeah,
else.
your
Oh,
next
the
best
Mastery is the one on the
upgrade
right
will
as
be
well, which has a
Decanter.
frontal cone.
And then
It does
honestly,
have
it would
something that we
probably, if
have
you
to
wanted to
run
do a
far
sigil
away from.
build as well,
We'll
you
try and
could
call it
still
out.
buy sigil, and then probably the back
It's
piece
just
from
when we call it out,
Sylvanas.
just run away from
Because
it.
you can
You'll
get
see-
everything
you'll see the
else
aura that
from
Literally,
from
you
Mythic
will- you'll
Plus.
get,
Even low
depth
Mythic
boost
Plus,
into him,
like you can still get some great
and-
pieces.
Yeah, and then
Oh,
as
yeah,
soon
and
as
then
you
you run.
yeah, and then you run. Ideally, we're gonna try and put him in a spot where there's only one direction to run. Depending on like the spawn of those waves of animals. But yeah, just run away. It deals less damage the farther you run away.
Yeah, we did put these markers down. We may call.
Yeah,
I don't
just
know,
barely
so
got
we're-
me.
If we're in the square, in the blue square, we may call that we need to.
Let's see what the
rotate.
difference was. So
green
they
triangle
casted
or the
50 aim
diamond.
shots and
Depends
got 59
on what
hits,
Zap said, just
and
depending on
I
where the
casted
critters are.
52 and got
'Cause we will need some
65
space
hits.
to
So I
run
did a
around.
better job of timing my
And
aim
Affix
shots.
does the thing we need to run away from.
But unfortunately, look at that.
Like the
Only
I
12%
think the
of
only
my aim
combination
shots
you
crit.
have to move
That's
is
way
if
under
they
my
come from
crit
purple,
chance.
and that's highly
Let's
unlikely.
look at theirs.
Yep.
So
Theirs
they'll-
actually critted 40% of the time.
That's essentially
So
a fight. Just to recap,
that
again,
really hurt me
keep
not
the skull
critting as much.
interrupted as much as you can. And then
That's
the
crazy.
One boss on the left as well when she
Which
spawns.
is the decanter tree? Oh, it's okay.
Ads
It's
will
the
show up around
the
the markers
Garrosh
where we're
trinket.
at
It's
right
the
now.
one from Soul
If
Render,
you're melee, just stay on the
whatever
blue
his
square.
name is.
If you're ranged, focus the
Dorzane
other
or
ones
whatever.
around.
If you're looking at the stream
but,
right now,
You know,
LB
melee, just
or
keep
artist,
an eye out.
it's
If,
this trinket from
if the
Soul
range is
from
lagging
Soul
behind
Render
on the ads, we may have to
Dormazane.
help out.
It's Decanter of Endless Howling.
Now that Nerfo and Yong, if you guys could help out, just because you guys have that Uber movement.
And did
Necro
you
and
read the
Lana,
salty comments
if
on
you
Wowhead from
also
players
help
who
out,
cry
you
about
guys
hunters
have
getting? Yeah, I saw
also a
that.
big movement. I was gonna call out Pinoy that he doesn't have to move, but he's on
Oh yeah, Pinoy's
on-
fucking
yeah.
he can't move it.
on his DKs, big slow.
When you buy an item from the
I mean, I
vendor,
would say, like,
no.
even if you're
So
melee, don't
so
go to the circle,
or
like, that one's
if
super
it's
far. Yeah,
a
the ones on the sides,
if it's a
if at
normal
all.
heroic, or if
Like,
it's a
we are
normal
lagging behind.
like first or first what 3/4 of the bosses, it'll be 278. If it's from like the last two or last
that's
three
perfect.
in
Hey, if
bosses,
you wanna
it will
just do it,
be
by all
285 base.
But yeah, keep the bosses interrupted. We'll get the ads. Do not stand with the tanks because one of the bosses does do a frontal cone. The critters, by the way, the critters. They
I hope
are like the
you
sun
hope you
shapes
get
from
something
Night
from the
Fae.
vault there.
That's how they look like, and they're sized like that. They're not too big or anything, and they move slowly again from one side of the room to the other. Just watch them. Just move accordingly. You can
Also,
move through them if
for you guys that use the adrenaline injector, the buff is still saying
just be
that it's
careful.
giving
The
more
damage does add up, and we don't wanna get hit.
the mastery than it is supposed
And
to. So you
when
might
the
look
boss
at
on the
that
right,
for your own
Prometheus,
trinket to see if it's doing the same for
Death
you.
grips you in. We'll just run out.
Mine's
We'll try and
giving
call where
me
we're moving at. The important thing is you
918
move away
instead
from it,
of
that's all.
887.
Just move away from it.
Fun
So
fact.
there's some overlaps, right? Like you'll have to be moving away, and the critters may be running around. So you just want to be careful not to run into the critters, and then you'll be knocked back, and then like you can't run away. So just take your time as you're running out. But that's it.
Let's do it.
Yeah, that's a good call. So range can start on the back, on the circle, and then work your way to the front.
All right, my goal is to
Alright,
be the first damage. We'll
Any
see.
questions? Did you
We'll see
understand,
how it goes.
Fenway?
Yeah, I think I got it.
Okay, it's pretty straightforward. You'll see it's not too bad. Oh yeah, and we will lust when all four bosses show up and when they stack.
Heck
because
no, I
they do
don't.
spawn where they're sort of standing
Heck no,
out
I
right now.
don't.
So we'll try and stack them all, and then we lust.
Oh, whoops.
All right.
All my
let's do a ready
stuff
check.
got changed. I can't hide my bars yet. I'll have to figure out. They all my keybind things got
Necro is not
shorthand,
Alright.
whatever it's called. Got
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. You're right.
It got reset. So I no. When you look this dang good, why would you want to change? You know. All right, let's get some food here real quick
Get
and
Feast.
get going.
Check your flask, oils. Armor kits, have you used that?
No, I've in my mind at least I've perfected this look, so I'm going to keep it. Can you upgrade items from the vault? No. Or upgrade with the this piece? I actually don't know. I don't think you can, unless it's a raid piece. Only upgradable items are things you get from
Right,
Mythic
everybody
Plus
was
with
ready,
Valor, and then
just gonna
things
put
that you get from raid
start with,
with the item that these antique
Yeah, you start
ciphers
on
make.
And I'll do my duty.
So it really depends. You said duty.
Doodle.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I got the next interrupt.
Kill ads.
Okay. So we have the ads out. So focus the ads. The one on the melee already got fucked. So the longer we take on this, there's going to be that creeping thing in the middle. And that looks much slower than normal. The way it was creeping out.
And don't dispel those guys right away.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
you
forgot
gotta
about
wait
that
for them.
mechanic.
Gotta wait for them to be in the dome. Don't get hit with this.
Watch your step.
So the other bosses are already spawning.
Break out the pins.
I'm on Denatus. We do have a live orb on the far back. I'm trying to
We
grab
can
it, but
put that in.
it's on cooldown.
Oh, you're fine.
That's the second time. Okay, so we are gonna get the critters. Look at, yeah, they should be spawning here in a moment. Oh no, it's in 20 seconds. Timers are off.
Good.
I think maybe around 10 seconds or so.
Don't pop Lassie.
So we're gonna do the yeah, the critters are gonna come here in a moment. Should be.
When it comes to the seed,
Watch your step.
the seed healing.
Hey,
you guys just have
I'll
to,
check that out here in
okay,
just a
I heard it right
second.
here.
I think that was a cheer maybe.
You just
I
have
remember
to,
the sound right.
Pop them
Thank
kinda
you
staggered.
for that. I really
So
appreciate
you
it.
heal one all the way up, and then you let it ride for a bit, and then you heal another one. Emitters up.
All right, I'm holding cooldowns.
Oh yeah, look at the critters here. Look at the critters.
We're gonna
we are be doing the
absolutely
stacking things
roast
here.
these things. I should have held my
Move to the right.
pre-pot.
A little bit, Sav. So we have some space to. So we're gonna be moving towards square.
How's it going, Colton?
Which is where we
Feeling
start the
very
fight.
entitled
so let's go
today?
to square, which is clockwise, if you can.
All right, here they
So,
go.
even though he's doing that.
Oh, I'm going to. Okay.
Here we go.
So we're gonna
So
get
now
off.
We're gonna about ready to go Omega.
I'm gonna be a little late. Cause
So I just need to hold.
And wait until they're stacked, and then we will lust. If we can get some interrupts, you're gonna focus the interrupts on war. Always on prototype war. That's the most important one. All right, so lust it when you can.
There's gonna be a lot of healing on
Watch
the
your
circle. I'm
step.
sorry. That's on me.
Oh, they're getting melted. Yeah, I guess ignore mechanics and kill.
The big slap. Remember how I was like, it's very unlikely that they'll only spawn on purple? Making me look like a fucking liar.
Wow. That was fun. I definitely did not use my abilities in the right order.
Joyous.
Big bony.
Alright, I'll try and be concise explaining the next boss, just so that we don't take too much time.
So
this next
that
boss,
fight almost didn't last long enough.
Actually,
I
am
think
only
we would have done
explaining
better
to
had that
Fenwick?
fight lasted a
Has
little
anyone
longer.
else not done these bosses?
Feeling extra entitled today, I bet.
Alright,
So what are the blue creatures
Anyone
you're
else
seeing
not
off
done the
screen?
bosses?
Those are, if you get hit by them, they just knock you back. They are spirits from Ardenweald,
because I can just do the melee.
and there's corgis in there, and that's
stuff,
part of the
and that's it.
achievement.
Where am I going?
Oh,
Melee, melee.
I got lost. Everybody left.
yeah, come
I'll
back
go
to the
back.
boss room.
Straight ahead.
Come back to the boss room. So go through square. When you see the markers.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it seems I'm
Corgis,
just
of course.
explaining
Yep.
for you.
Frog, spider. Yep.
This next boss.
Oh, I see. That was you, Colton, with the
TLDR.
bits. I appreciate it. I'm now asleep, and I'm
stab
now going to
somewhere.
get nuked.
We're gonna
Kaboom.
move in close to an ad, which we're gonna have.
So
marked.
this
We're gonna
fight is
call
a
where it's
little
at,
bit more involved
and I died.
for some of these, for some of our new friendos.
So we're gonna mark where it's at. It's not gonna be one of those things where it's like, oh, we don't we'll know on the fly. We're gonna know ahead of time. We're gonna call it out. We will be moving the boss towards that area, right? All that it is, and it'll make more sense when we're in the room. There are these 4 holograms.
Yeah, I
We're just gonna be
definitely will do better next time I do that fight, though. On heroic, even I think I can definitely,
to the middle of the room, starts meditating,
you know,
right?
up the damage.
That's our chance to kill a very specific
And how's it going,
hologram. Go in
Icy
there,
Fox
save
Productions?
all of your
Welcome.
cooldowns for
Thank you for the
anything
follow
that is
over on,
longer than
about to
a minute
Discord,
per
on
thing,
Twitch.
save for
Be sure and join my Discord there.
Short
Me,
DPS cooldowns.
might as well get my plugs in while I'm at it.
It's
Oh yes,
straight
Colton.
check.
So
We're kinda pounding these
Glitch and
motherfuckers,
Star
so
are
it's
both
too much
in the
of an
process
issue.
of moving across the country, so they will not be here for the next
We run in, we
month
kill
at
this.
least.
As soon
So
as
Zaft
that's
and
dead,
Barry,
right,
or
then
Barry and myself are
other 2 and
co-raid
power.
leading,
You can
although
see
I
that
haven't really had to
for-
say
we're
too
gonna be
much.
starting off at Skull.
And then Zaft is currently
These
talking.
kind of idiot fucking elemental looking dudes.
So
constantly
he
are
finally
hurting. These
joined
guys
us
suck
as
on
well.
peanuts.
So
So we
you mean the
obviously
little
want-
ones?
No. The big elemental.
Yeah, I've got
I could get
got some work to do. I think we'll
kill
get
that
some
guy,
more
right?
gear.
Kill his
We'll be popping off.
The other 2
This
become
boss, not gonna lie,
non-holographic,
cheese a DPS by
and
saving
they
cooldowns
become,
for the
like,
lads.
actual
You are
physical
part of the
beings.
problem.
These dudes, these little
No, it's all good.
degenerates,
I understand
called
that.
Degeneration Automa,
You gotta get the damage
we just
where
AoE them down.
you can get it. You know,
Stuns,
just volley and double
AoE
tap.
sides,
Still,
literally
that's a good
anything
bit of
to them
damage.
that not cast.
But I
and
mean, they
normal
need to
doesn't
die,
do as much
so
as
it's not
they hit,
completely
like,
wasted,
chunks,
right?
especially if
Those
they all
things need to
target
die.
bodies, right? Big AoE on that. And then we will go across the room. The Guardian Automa over on blue, he's gonna make his way over. We're just gonna pull him into the boss, kill him while the boss is getting out of his meditative state. That's it, right?
And
As we
welcome, guys,
progress
that
through the
just joined
boss,
us.
I think the next one after that we go.
Should
to
have known he.
Addons,
Oh yeah.
because that's
Yep.
the one that has.
So the guy
elemental
talking right
use.
now is Zaft,
Same concept.
and the other voice
Big
you'll hear
cooldown
most of the
for,
time
you know,
is going to
use
be
your
Barry.
cooldowns on him, do as
Can't
much
say
damage as
anything
possible,
because
use
you're a
your
Mythic
SPS,
Plus
get out of it,
player.
Kill the non-holographic
Hey,
versions of
hey.
shit, go back
They,
to the boss.
when things
That's
need to
it.
die,
Honestly,
they need to
it's just
die.
like,
It's not
you'll see
bad.
where the raid is moving to, kind of where the tanks are moving to, and you sort of just focus those ads. If you get lost, if you lose track of what you need to attack, I think as long as you're killing.
And
shit
also, we
and
should be
when we
getting
do move into the
back to
holograms,
normal
that you're there
for stream
quickly,
schedule.
I think that's
Uh,
what
my,
matters, that we kill
Friday
the
stream should be
holograms
back
when
to
we're
normal.
stacking.
Colton and I will
Yeah,
be
if
playing.
we,
I guess I haven't talked to Colton about it yet.
that's the
I'm
other
assuming
thing.
we're going to
So,
be
I mean, you're
going to
melee,
be
so
streaming.
obviously you're gonna do this, but there's gonna be like.
Oh, so you kept her. That's great.
A
Chasing
ring
crickets.
around him. You want to be inside that ring.
So we'll most likely
Oh, yeah,
be
yeah.
streaming again on Friday.
So you don't
It'll
wanna,
be
like,
the last time
accidentally
we stream
freaking
Diablo
fall into the middle
3
heroic leap over there,
for
and
a
then you're like,
while.
"Oh, I'm screwed, right?
And then we're
So
I'm gonna try to figure out this external capture card nonsense for our Sunday stream. Otherwise, I'll start a new PC game on Sunday as well.
Yeah.
So,
I can too.
hope you guys will come and
The
hang out for that.
only Other thing.
And then meanwhile, I'll be
might
trying to pump up my
put
item
a
level
debuff
between now
on
and
you,
next week.
That
Do some
is
more
just like a
Mythic
circle.
Plus, a
All you
lot
have
of
to do
Mythic
is
Plus,
get that
hopefully.
The fuck out.
Raid,
run it out. I don't think we
raid
even need
leader
to worry
yelling
about
at everyone to save
Run it
cooldown
out.
to the big
You
ad,
also
or we
run it out.
wipe.
If you
And
if
me
you can
just
drop- if you
hide in the
drop it
dark,
next
hoping
to
raid
where
leader
everyone else
doesn't
is dropping
notice.
it,
There you
dope.
go.
If you can't,
Diablo dies again.
Getting the
No
fuck out.
way.
yeah, just get it. Yeah,
No,
just
we
get it.
actually
That's
killed Methalale. I always say his
other than
name.
that, it's a
Malthalale.
pretty solid fight.
I always
On
say
pro,
his name
That'll
wrong.
be something else.
The
Fuck your
Reaper
data
of
as melee,
Souls.
specifically
So
as
we
melee.
defeated him a
and
couple of
we'll,
streams
yell
ago.
at you.
It's been a couple of weeks since we did stream
Yeah,
because I lost internet power,
it's a tank
internet and
combo,
power on
and
Friday.
literally, like, if you
But it's
think
back,
of,
so
like,
everything's fine.
around the boss is like 360
So,
degrees. It takes
um,
like
We're probably gonna do
300
one more stream of adventure mode, and then we'll pick a new
Yeah,
game.
it's fairly straightforward, more than you think. Especially I think on normal. So yeah, just
Call him Mail
kill what you
Fail.
see,
There you go.
let's go
Hey,
stack
hey, it works. Works for me.
holograms when we go in there. Which one is the one we have to kill first? The
Casey and I are
larger
looking
one?
to come to
chubbier
Kansas
one?
City this fall.
And then-
Awesome.
When,
Yeah.
when we have
You can
the-
come hang out
not the
and
Guardian, it's the other
and
one.
figure out
It's the one
why I
we're
have
next
such a
to it,
terrible
this guy.
Oh, yeah,
terrible
no, so
problem
when it
with
comes to holograms,
external
you always
capture
wanna
cards.
prioritize
This will be the
Is
third
this the
one I've went
which is the
through,
one that
and
gives a
it works
defensive,
great. And then all of a sudden, it's just like
It's
I'm
this
just
one.
gonna stop working.
No, that's the protection.
Because I had
These are the
actually
ones
wanted
that,
to play a new
they
a
zero
new
in on
to
somebody,
stream vintage
and
video
then
game,
they pursue
and was
that
gonna let
person,
one of my
and then
new
get there, they explode.
friendos over on my
Okay, alright,
Discord
it doesn't
pick.
matter. We'll call it
But
out.
it's
We'll
been
call it
been a
the-
little rough, you know.
I think we-
It's
I think
been
we
rough
get-
when the technology doesn't want to work.
It is unbroke. Okay, thank you.
Oh, so we just kill them and that's it.
Yeah, we just killed this guy. I think
Okay,
there are two.
Just kill ads, really. That's it.
I think there
that's-
are two that.
Is
spawn at
Missouri
one point.
cold?
When we
No.
get there, can I trust
It's
the
humid.
Pinoy to run
There's
and
high humidity and it's humid.
Oh yeah. Pinoy.
To
Right.
Twisted, to give you an idea
Yeah,
of Missouri.
If, it
If you
happens,
if you
I'll
look
try
at a
and call
map
it
of the
out when
United
it's
States
happening
and
to
you
be
put a
like,
pin
"Hey,
roughly
Pinoy,
in the middle,
as soon as this
like
is dead,
directly
next
in the
steps."
middle of
We
everything,
do
that's
have
where
Adachi
Missouri is.
also. Adachi can do it. Mimi can try.
You're wondering if the 64?
Listen, my
Well,
healers
no,
have one
it doesn't work with the
and
the
that is
GameCube
keeping me
either.
alive.
Because I've been trying to play the GameCube because we've been doing the GBA
check.
games.
So pretty.
But all right, here we go. Enough of that chatter. You noticed I kept volley for this. We're gonna do some cheese. Here we go.
And we're gonna pull him over here to where we're standing already.
5, 4,
So
3,
Oh yeah, good call.
2,
We also have hunter traps we can do on the ads.
Oh,
the one.
heard. That's right.
Right, Greeley?
Huh?
Right.
What?
You can also trap the
Yeah.
one ad we have the kite.
That little dumb
Target you.
AOE that he just did around him. So those ones you guys want to run out. I'm just gonna get rid of this one right here.
Yeah,
and
it's fine.
This. So while those stars are up, you obviously don't want to run into them.
help soak, knocking back.
Ooh, this is fun.
So we're gonna do the stacking point on the hologram here in a second.
I was gonna say now's about time to move toward it.
Yep, let's start moving. Let's go in here. And this is gonna spawn now. Just burn it down. 1 minute or cooldowns are pretty good. We do need to DPS this down. If it stays alive, it's no bueno.
Big melto.
What
Nice.
what ad?
Kill what?
Whatever.
What? Who? Say what?
Just make your way here on the left. These ads are gonna spawn now.
Somebody was staying alive?
Just gonna bring him
Okay.
to the boss.
So as you can see, we already can see the holograms for the next phase, right? Take a wild guess as to where we might be headed. Oh, you were right. We are headed to
Help soak.
El Chubby one.
El Chubby one.
The X. It's on X marker.
El Bicho. Wow. I was trying to think of the word X. I don't know why. I was like the
The one that's gonna get
target you.
Actually,
Yeah.
an easy way to remember. There's the drink called Dos X. It's
Dos
literally called two
Run
X's.
out.
X. So X is X.
So while he's clearing out that, I'm already gonna start moving him. I'm gonna start moving.
Knocking back.
Gonna try and not get knocked back into stars. We're already here.
Help soak.
Make sure to pop that. Ooh. If
Oh,
you'll
we
notice
never
that
never
the-
lusted. I should have said
Might as well just wait for.
let's
Yeah.
wait. Yeah, let's wait. So after we do the second set of ads, we will lust.
Definitely don't want to stay in the puddles, friends. And then
Knocking
I
back.
think we should not tank it here. We may drop some more puddles here.
yeah, as you can see, when you run into stars or you get knocked into the stars,
So put those out.
they
Perfect.
they put puddles on the ground.
Whoever starts swapping.
That was excellent. That was perfect placement.
Okay, start moving in. Start moving in. We need to do the hologram.
Help soak.
I was being a dummy
And
there.
I'll grab
Oh,
the
buddy.
far one.
Personal-
I'll grab the far one. I'll grab the far one.
DPS ones. DPS cooldowns. Oh man, damn. Stay in here. Stay in here for a bit. Okay, you're good.
I got places to be. I'm zooming.
Oh boy, he's zooming.
So after the ads, we will lust.
Just gonna bring him over here. Stand in the red for some good healing.
Help soak.
You should be attackable now.
Somebody grab that far one. Somebody grab that.
All right, lust it.
And then he lives here. Yeah.
Could die, yeah.
We're not moving him
Target
anywhere
you.
else. He dies here.
But we already explained Skolex, so I'm just gonna be ultra brief with it.
Oh, excellent.
Super
Knocking
brief.
back.
That one's
Hey!
pain in the ass.
Here we go.
Buddy.
Hey, I didn't get anything. That's a good thing. I mean,
Oh,
I think there's
and,
actually a lot of things I just want to give people in
Fenwick,
here.
towards the end of the room here.
Let's see. 164 is a reason. Oh,
And take it
we
to
we
the
bought that new
ephemeral-
cable though. I mean, I won't lie. I spent like $50 on that cable, so I'm hoping it's not the cable. Let's head back down to the Skolex area of the world.
It looks like.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's not the cable, because I'm gonna actually do some checking after streams this week, is to hopefully set up for Sunday.
Crazy.
Um,
Some tier pieces.
But I will, of course, have another stream, or I have another game planned should it not work. So we will be streaming on Sunday. And welcome to the new viewers. So glad to have you guys. Thanks for coming and hanging out this evening.
So I take it,
Hate this song.
warriors and monks don't
There we go.
need the tier.
I don't know how.
I don't need it.
I'm sorry, Torman. I appreciate you being here, but just so you know, our tier pieces are cursed in this instance.
He's not wrong. Hey, it's Halandris, our little buddy.
Oh yeah.
There's something about the priest, paladin, shaman tier pieces in here that refuse to drop. So that's that. It do be like that.
So
It
head
does
right
seem
over
like we
to
always get
Skolex.
quicker the warrior.
If you cheer on
monks.
mobile, you get 5% less bits.
Except
What?
I think I have personally.
What the heck? That's
received
weird.
From a boss, one tier piece. It was.
I
a
wonder
normal tier
why
piece,
that's a
and
thing.
It was while we were already clearing the heroic version of that boss.
All right, so this fight,
So I
I
already
need
had
to change
from
some
heroic.
things.
not because it dropped
That,
from heroic,
there we go.
but because I got it out of my weekly chest.
So we've got, so how interesting is this, guys? We had no,
Okay, so
like,
real
no,
quick, we already went through this. So
you
essentially,
know, doubles in any of our groups, and now
you're
we have
gonna
2
be,
marksmen, 2
you're
destro,
gonna be on his
2
booty.
monks.
Every so often there will be swirlies
Fun
around.
to have that on
Actually,
our group.
I think they spawn on people. Yeah, they spawn on you, so you just move out of the swirlies. If you get hit by a swirly, it does damage. And
Nice
gives you
job
a
for
haste
for
debuff, so just don't get hit because
Denoy
it
there.
lowers your damage by a lot.
So
And,
in 6 more bosses,
We have these 2
I
markers.
will be able
After a certain point,
to buy
we
my
will all
decanter.
move
That'll be
to
cool.
the circle marker. Everybody needs to move. here,
I
even if you're
wonder if the
melee.
play story. Oh, I'm sure they
You
do.
have to do
I'm
so
sure you're right.
expeditiously as well
That's probably what it
because,
is.
Us tanks also have to move here, and the boss always attacks the nearest person. So if there's still melee around the boss, like we tanks cannot move out because otherwise you will die. You will get slapped.
You will womp the shit out of
So when we call it out, just move to circle, and then the boss eventually will spawn here on the circle. There is an AoE that he does as we're stacking here. You do have to be in the zone.
Hey, my progenitor are already
Spawns.
sold.
But that's fine.
I'll take that. Let's
and
go.
don't stand with tanks. That's
Gotta
all
get
you need to
done,
worry
right?
about as a melee. Avoid the blue swirlies.
Nothing
and
good in
the
there right
stacking
now.
Zone, and don't stand next to the
We'll
tanks.
see.
That's essentially it for you.
Gotta get done.
Let all the gold farmers get their stuff back on there. Can I upgrade it?
Oh, that's right. So
I won't be able to
us
upgrade
tanks
it
will
until I kill
always
3
face the
bosses on
boss
heroic.
away
So I'll have to
from
kill
the
3
center
heroic
of
bosses,
his
then
room.
I can upgrade it.
So where he's standing at, you can see the blue square marker over there. You can see he's zapped over there. So
Yeah,
the
I didn't
boss
get
will be
all
facing
20 the
that way.
first 2 weeks. I only got
And then
7
when
and
we stack
8.
over here in circle,
8 and 9?
the
Yeah,
boss
I got
will be
8 and 9,
facing
so I got
towards the
17.
ramp. Okay, where we're all generally standing at. Okay, so you will have to be standing towards the center of the room, like on his booty.
And we'll call you out if you're on top of us. And if we don't call you out on top of us, you'll find out real fast because you'll be dead.
It'll be the corpse.
He does a lot of AoE shit, including but not limited to his melee attacks. So.
But that's it. He does have other stuff that you can easily get out of.
But even at
He
a
does, like,
278, it is
massive,
an upgrade
like,
to
frontal
Salia's,
breath.
believe it or not. It's pretty
very
crazy.
easy to just walk around him because you're already in melee range. For somebody that's in range, it'll require a little bit more effort to get out of it. But again, we're assuming that everybody else knows what to do here. So that's it. I'm just gonna throw out a ready check.
We'll see
it's
how
a
it
fairly
goes.
straightforward fight, especially on normal. Oh, and I don't think I mentioned this. So we're gonna be on circle, and it's a rinse and repeat. So after a certain amount of time, we're gonna be stacking at X. We'll call it out. So we go back and forth like that.
Every 2 breaths will swap.
Yeah, that is the indicator. Every 2 breaths, we will just go to X or circle.
And we'll call it. We'll be like, all right, second breath. All right, start getting ready and get your running shoes on.
And we're lusting on pull, correct?
We are lusting on pull. That is
Ooh.
affirmative.
Actually, blessing on pull, not the fake.
Oh,
blessing
all
on
right.
pull we were
Sounds
doing
good. Thanks for coming and hanging out. My Solia's is 272. It's still from last season.
How's everybody doing though? How was first spot?
Oh.
No.
Well, for everybody's
First boss was first boss. You know,
I bet.
very
we're doing a
difficult.
pull timer.
Here we go.
What was that, really?
First boss was very difficult, I thought. Very.
It was insane.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You can go ahead and lust.
Yep, lust. I'm sorry, lust. Yep. So there's the swirlies. Make sure to watch for those. Holy shit, he hit hard.
It's fun. It's normal.
Yeah, that looked heroic. That looked like heroic, man.
Shockwave.
Breath, get
that-
out of it.
that
Watch
was-
the swirlies.
That was no cooldowns though, so. Nice.
Yeah.
None of my cooldowns.
Swirlies, get out of them. Watch out. I do see some people getting hit with swirlies. Just be careful with those.
They lower your damage too.
Yeah, it's reduces
Thank
haste
armor,
by
thank
20%.
Oh no. Oh whoops.
2 taunts, baby.
I more just didn't want you to eat a rend, but I got you. We can get ready. So after this breath we go. After this breath we
Yep.
go.
So move out and then move into the circle. Zap, wait
And
for me. Where you at? Where you at?
I'm going.
Oh shit, you left.
Later, nerd.
Special
And just
coming.
stay here. If you are DPS, just be on the inner circle, on the inner side of the circle, hard to explain. On the inner area of the room, I guess, on that circle.
Can somebody get that emitter? It is really far away. Ranged, I just need you guys to just turn around
Yep,
and use
just
that
kill
emitter.
it.
Yeah, I can't pull it without
there's no
endangering the
fucking way.
party.
Yeah, we'll get whomped. Excellent job, thank you.
Thanks.
Shockwave.
Right, move out of that. There's blue swirlies. See, it's just rinse and repeat. It's nothing too difficult. On the next breath, we will do the stacking. And the stacking point will be X this time.
Alright, let me get both of these.
Okay? You have another Wrynn.
Oh, I do. Oh, I thought you had the other one.
Nah. Oh,
Don't worry about it.
well, okay.
That's fine. I'm done.
Alright, get ready. We're soon gonna do the, he's gonna do the breath.
Shockwave.
Yep, there it is.
Back on.
So we're gonna move out, and then we're gonna move back into X.
On our way, can you pull that emitter? Very.
Yep,
Barrel? Yeah, there you go.
Special
That's the best I can do.
What's up? No, that's perfect.
So stand on the inner, on his booty.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
You almost want to stack where he is, closer to where he's charging from. Oh, whoops.
Oh shit, it's gonna double.
Oh, you're fine. Oh, fuck. Stop.
I had to cooldowns. Ooh.
Shockwave.
Breath. I don't think we're gonna have to do a second stack. So just just finish him up.
Should be Gucci. Thank com.
That's yours. And then this one's
Oh, thank you. What a kind sir.
on a silver platter.
And then don't
If
stack
we do a
up.
breath,
Yeah,
yeah,
let
just
the-
kill him.
Let the breath go out.
Just kill him. Finish him off.
Shockwave.
Do not stack. Do not stack.
Hey, there we go.
Easy.
I know, Ricky, I think we might have talked about this when we were doing this progression. They don't do it that way. Might have been you. Somebody else brought it up. They just... We couldn't figure out, or the group as a whole couldn't figure out
Yes.
when, oh, go to the left, go to the left, go to the right. They'd always get confused. So it was just easier that way. Hey, there's a bunch of ads that are coming our way. That's not good.
Interesting.
Just run to Zymox if they...
Maybe it's the lightning when you ran through it or something.
Adachi brought friends to the party, huh?
This bitch. This motherfucker.
And so can you, which are the two? So,
Oh my god, I see them moving.
oh jeez. So the decanter got a
Holy shit, it's
significant
a lot of them.
buff.
That is
So
all.
decanter is really good, and sigil is, but sigil's a 5-minute cooldown. So because of that, a lot of hunters are moving towards
we
the
are fine.
adrenaline injector because it's the same cooldown as your wild spirits. So you can basically just put it right into wild spirits. Every time you use wild spirits and true shot, boom, you're hitting for like 30% more damage. So that's most likely what a lot of players are going to do. On longer fights, I'd still probably do the 2-minute cooldown just because you can, use it more. Get more use out of it.
Yo, POV. POV.
Yeah.
Hey.
2.
Over 4.
Ooh, holy shit.
Are they
Yeah.
the same ones?
The same one, yeah.
Congratulations.
Those are actual real BOVs.
Let's see. So,
Okay, so
bear in mind,
there's
you
no
get 41%
way
base
you can,
crit,
like, just
25%
base it
mastery,
on,
10% haste.
You can't
That-
one-off this boss.
Good God,
It's
that's a
way more
lot of.
complicated. So I'll just.
What's your item level? Because that's a lot of stats base.
Let's see. So
Like,
we already mentioned.
I'm at
that
29,
this is,
15,
like,
23,
in
11. That's just a lot of
where
stats.
in Castle
Must have a
Anduin,
higher item
it's
level
the
than me,
same
that's for
boss,
sure.
it's Zymox. There's these portals that you have to lay down.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, 290. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, I'm
this-
not
this
too
is
far
perfect.
off. I guess once I upgrade the rings,
So
that would give me a
people
significantly
would
more
get-
stats because there's a
will
lot
get
more
the, portal
secondaries on those, so
placements.
that would make sense.
one will always be the tank. The other person.
All right,
will
so
be,
on this
uh,
one,
DPS. I don't believe the healer gets it, right?
I don't know. Should we do volley on this,
Anyways,
guys?
If you're a healer or DPS,
Should I do
you will
streamline
always
volley
place
or
it
should I
by
do
the center
steady focus, lock
the
and
tanks
load?
will always place it on the outside edge. Okay. During the fight, certain people will drop orbs. These are sort of at random. You can kind of bait them, but you know, for you, since you're just a warrior, just be on the boss, just DPS. Don't worry about the orbs of placing them somewhere.
Dang, Spook
However,
really wants
you do have
that.
to be aware that there are orbs around, and if you
Spook
touch
really
one,
wants that.
it will sort of stun you, and it'll have a health bar, and we have to take you out of it. Okay, so any orbs that are around, just don't touch them. We have people that can cleanse these orbs. They do not respawn. In Heroic, they do respawn. So if you absorb one, it'll respawn after like 15 or 20 seconds. But here on normal, we can do like Pally Bubbles. We can do, for me, I can do Anti-Magic Shell and just run through them.
I don't think the ads are gonna last long
Hunters-
enough for volley, so
you
I.
can Spell Reflect? Oh shit. So
Actually,
yeah, just try and take one.
Alondra says
if you
next.
want, if you
No,
wanna
I'm not.
help
I'm not
clearing,
gonna waste a
clearing,
tome.
Just Spell Reflect and take one. If you think you can make it to a
We'll see
second
what we
one
can do with
during
this.
the 5 or 6 seconds you have, then sure, by all means.
I recommend just one out of practice.
Yeah. So if there's
We're
one
gonna
in melee,
absolutely
you know, close to melee, I
obliterate
guess you could
Zymox, though.
preemptively just okay, spell reflect and just run over one if you want to help. But yeah, anyways, always put the portal in the middle if you're DPS, tanks on the outside, watch the orbs around. And then here's the kicker. He has a mechanic where from either the center of the room or the outside of the room, there will be a wave, similar to the sausage boss. But
In
instead
the near
of being
future, I
a
also
dark
think
wave,
that it
it's like
might be
a light
prudent to
colored
move
wave.
the utility
Okay?
Lego to a
Do not
slot
get
with
touched
no
by this.
agility
Actually,
to make
Necro,
room
can you
for
correct me
higher
on this?
item level
Can
gear.
you spell reflect the wave? Have you tried that? No.
Can you,
Okay.
Can you jump over the wave?
No,
No.
you can't.
Yeah, you could
It
probably
always
do
counts
that,
like you're going
but
through it if you're
I
doing
would
that.
honestly
That's
why
fine.
bother? Like if you have it on your
Okay,
if you
so
have
there's
it on
these
your
waves.
boots
So
or
what
your
you wanna
belt,
do,
I wouldn't
We're
move
gonna
it.
call out if it's coming out from
It's
the
really not
center
worth it.
or from the outside. If it's coming from the
Now,
outside,
if you're doing mythic,
you're
then
gonna
that's a
want to
20
position
item level
yourself
increase. Then yeah,
towards the
maybe.
middle portal.
But
So that
if you're
when the
not, if
ring
it's not
goes
worrying about mythic
through the outside
boss
portal,
item level, I
that's
wouldn't
when you go
bother.
in the inside portal.
Because if
So
you're
that
if
you
you're
show
thinking
up on
about
the
it from
outside.
a mythic boss
Does that
point
make
of view,
sense
if
to
you
So
are
if it's
somebody who's
coming
going
from the
to
inside,
clear all of the
you're gonna
raids on
position
mythic,
yourself
the best
towards
slot
the
for
outside
Unity is your
portal. You're gonna be
boots.
close to it.
Because there
go
is no
into it
311
when it's
boots.
safe
There's
to
311
appear on the
belt,
other
there's
side.
311 neck.
Okay.
There's
There
but
are
there's
certain
not
wacky
311
things that
boots.
happen. Sometimes we will yank you
So
away
there
from your
there's
position, like
that.
you'll be death gripped
But
somewhere.
I've kept it
When
on the
that
belt the
happens,
entire time.
there are
Oh yeah.
overlaps where
Oh, of course, I understand
you'll
that.
be yanked and then
So min
have
max,
to
the
run to
best
the
is your
correct
belt
portal.
or is your boots.
Us tanks will try and meme
Best
it in a
option
way
is
where
either
we will
your
yank you
neck, your
without
belt,
you
or your
having to do
boots.
If,
So it's
if
really
there
up to
have
you.
to run to a portal.
If there is that, like, you'll see us. It'll be like called like glyph of bullshit or something. And you see one of us that's just fucking
Glyph
taking
of
off
bullshit,
across the room
that's
by
great.
ourselves.
Yeah,
All
sure.
that I want you to do. in the
So,
thought process of
still,
your position,
the
aside from like, oh, I want to get to the portal or I need to be
the
somewhere.
I
is
guess
make
you could
sure
put it
that
on your
between you
your
and the tank that is
your
pulling you,
neck if you
there's
wanted
no
to.
traps.
I wouldn't put it on the
Right?
ring.
So, if
So,
I'm over on purple,
I
right,
really,
your
if you're trying to
DPS in the
min max,
box going ham, and there
I
happens
guess
to
yeah, it'd
be
be
a
either
trap
belt,
over
boots,
where
or
this
neck
box
piece.
circle
Neck
is, right?
piece Just because it gives you
want to.
you get
all
less
have to do is
secondaries,
move to
but
the
you
other
get
side of
no
the boss,
main
right?
stat.
Still DPS, because
And then
when you get
you
pulled
get
and you
more
get
main
pulled
stat
through
on
a
the
trap,
belt
you get trapped.
and on the boots. Then
And
I
then
guess
God
that would
forbid,
make
you
sense.
have to be somewhere else on top of that. You know what I mean? So that
For that pool.
Either you min max or you don't. No middle ground. Yep, that is true.
That also helps actually. If you go through yeah. You know what? Then do that. When we see glyph of whatever,
That's way easier, making it even more
do a
optimal
spell
build. That's
reflect
true.
instead for that. Don't cleanse bombs.
That's
Cleanse,
true.
Orbs on the ground. Just save spell reflects on.
Yeah, I made my Unity on my belt from day one, and I'm not moving it.
Okay, so don't worry about. I guess don't worry. There shouldn't be too many orbs stacked together. So I guess
People
just,
told me I was dumb
spell
for making it on my
that every
belt
single
instead
time
of my
you're
helm
about to
for
get
season
pulled.
3, and now
You should
joke's
be
on
safe.
them. They're moving
Okay,
it.
but other than that, he does have a second phase that has a bunch of ads. Honestly, just DPS. There is a big ad that you have to focus, and then you cleave on the rest.
You put Unity on the ring,
They're
sure.
called, what, the Acolytes or something?
That makes sense.
use as many interrupts, stuns, everything on them.
Yeah,
It just
everything works on the
blocks
map.
you from getting the bonus from the Mechagon rings is all.
They die first. Everything after that.
But if you don't prioritize the Mechagon rings or you don't get them, then there's no
that's where,
loss there really.
You know, use like all your shit, and then for the rest of them, you can kind of whirlwind.
Excuse me.
You know, whatever them down.
I've been traveling a
the
lot lately.
boss
I've been
himself
walking so
taking
much,
0
I'm
damage,
like
though.
falling asleep
boss
here, and
is
it's
not
not even like 7:30 yet.
Use Intimidated Shout to help stun them. Also,
Yeah.
if you see it lying on the ground, you can't get away from it. Spell Reflect also helps there.
Okay, but yeah, that's just a DPS everything phase. But you do want to make sure you cleave off of the Acolytes, which there are, I think there's 2 of them. So just target an Acolyte and just go ham.
Significantly bigger than the other guys.
Oh yeah, they are taller, that's right. Okay, but that's essentially it. There's a third phase, but again, it's the same waves. They just happen
You
more
have
frequently.
on your
There's gonna
helm.
be more orbs around.
I mean, that makes sense. Yeah.
and we
At the
do get to
time, it would have been the
pull
best
you
because
around,
you'd been
just
able
have spell
to
reflect for each one.
get more main stats. So
or
if
just,
your
you know,
goal
just,
is more main stat to increase your damage,
that's
then yeah,
essentially
that
it.
means it
DPS
makes complete
boss,
sense.
Try and stay away from orbs, try and look at where the waves are coming from. Okay, if they're coming from the outside, try and be on the inside of the arena.
Oh, all
Go
right.
in
Thanks
at the
for
other
hanging out. Sorry if you
essentially
messaged earlier, I
think
didn't
even
see
then
you.
it's gonna be
Welcome,
tough.
and I will talk to you later.
Just
I
try
will
and
be
do your
streaming
best.
again tomorrow night.
Okay,
And also, we have
it is a lot to take in this boss.
It might be a little late tomorrow night, but I mean we've been starting later every night as well because of Zap.
Okay,
So
I'm gonna do a ready check.
here we go.
It's just I really don't think if we keep explaining, like, it won't do too much. This is one of these fights where it helps just looking at it.
Yeah, you got
Because there's so many things going on, and it's very peculiar mechanics. All right, let's give it a try.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And I'm pulling him back over here.
And by the way, when we get to the third phase, that's when we're gonna lust.
Oh yeah, I'm running with steady. Whoops. I'll go mid.
Oh, good.
Yep. So the DPS is going to the middle
AOE
by the
incoming.
orb. He's dropping that portal.
Watch your
And
We
then
just
I
gotta
believe
keep on him.
almost always the ring will come from the inside. Is that right? The first one? So he's activating the middle orb. So that means the waves are coming soon. I'm gonna go ahead and clear some of these. Okay, so the wave is coming from the middle. Make sure to go to the outside portal. Oh, damn.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So I'm just gonna run away. I'm gonna bring you guys through. Some of you guys see how I got you guys through that portal?
Not everybody.
Alright. Not
Oh,
everybody.
we're already at ads.
Sorry, I'm not on my DK, so I can't grip him.
Nope, you're fine. I got him. And then just make sure to focus an Acolyte and go to town. Avoid shit on the ground. Again, stuns, intimidating shout as Necro mentioned. And then we're back on boss. That's it. Let's just move a little bit more clockwise just to make some space. Actually, there's no fucking things on the ground.
No worries. I'm actually gonna bring him back then.
Yeah, bring him back. Bring him back.
Okay.
So if you're
I'm
DPS,
gonna-
put it in the middle.
Dispel on boss. Well, we got nothing on.
AOE incoming.
Oh, we got the orb here. I'm bringing it in. So I believe now the wave will come from the outside. I'm gonna cleanse all these 3 traps.
Which way?
Cleansing.
We'll find out real fast. Yep, it's coming from.
Okay,
the
let's
outside,
move
so
towards the middle. Let's move towards the middle.
Obviously, you don't want to get hit with shit. And we're just waiting for the.
Just
wave
wait.
to move.
Just wait. It is safe now. Go, 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 go.
And I'm not gonna move super far.
AOE incoming.
Spread out, and then we are back on boss.
And then
Watch your step.
We should be ads. Yeah, ads right here.
wait for all the ads to show up, and then can I get a D-spell on the boss? Like, wait for them all to be on him.
Again, CCs, stuns, anything you got. Interrupt, we still got a spell slinger that was a little bit a ways. Let me cleanse these traps. Can you taunt, please?
Give me 1 second. Alright, you get.
So, for this, oh, and Lust. Go ahead and Lust. We're already at the last phase. So for this one, we may get more quicker
AOE
waves. We
incoming.
may get like inner and then outside and then inner. So just be on the lookout for that. We're breezing through this.
Watch your step.
I'll go ahead and cleanse these traps as well.
Which way?
We're gonna wait out these waves, and then we'll do the debuff. That's what we do.
Are you guys in between?
Or he didn't spawn anything. Okay.
What was that? Can you say that again?
When you guys are done with that pool, I can take a summon.
Sounds good.
All right, nice.
Didn't see what time it was.
AOE incoming.
All good, friend. I'm just trying to get everything set up. I got my vault this time around.
Hey, nice. Yeah, we're just finishing up with Zymox.
Yep, I was listening.
Watch your step.
Stasis traps.
I will cleanse.
Yeah, he doesn't do enough
Which
for
way?
an actual taunt sock.
He's skipping even the rings and everything.
He is skipping right. Okay, I'm not going. I thought it was.
Okay,
going
it's going from the inside, so stay on the outside portal.
He was like, "Oh, you
Outside
want
portal.
rings?"
Go ahead. Move.
And
And now it's from the outside. So stay on the inside.
No fear.
Nice job. Let's go.
Wow, he was like fucking skipping.
I used CDs on the boss in the second wave, so
Right.
I use them on
Yeah.
first ad and then Lust. That's why I go ahead and do that.
After
All right,
this next
sounds
boss
good,
or right
artist. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. We'll chat in Discord soon.
Oh damn.
That's totally fine.
All right then. Hey, we appreciate your company as well.
Yeah, thanks.
So we're gonna go ahead and try as well for tomorrow. Probably continue heroic. If we finish everything today, yeah, we'll definitely go on heroic. If not, I mean, we may be on the last boss or two on normal. So
Yeah,
you're
we
welcome
got
to
this.
Join us.
Yeah, always a pleasure to have you, buddy.
Oh look, we're getting another DK.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, Vortis is
DK's, match race.
joining us.
Oh yeah.
And I'm not lying. If you guys are wanting to hang out and
My bad. We
join us for season 4, maybe even into Dragonflight.
Yeah,
We got some
yeah.
people.
I mean, we both.
There's quite a few people
Have
in
some
the
type of
stream
cult
right now
going on.
in our raid group that
We're on
the same page.
aren't a part of our guild. So something to think about. We'll see how poorly I do on this fight. This is not a good marksman fight.
I've been Knight Faithful quite a while now. I've
Not a good
left
fight.
that Korean weirdness behind.
I'm not used
Okay, so you're a furry. That's fine.
How many first timers are there in this group?
first
Yes.
timers.
So first timers, there is one.
Really?
I
didn't
don't.
say
I don't.
wasn't.
Vortis wasn't here. Otherwise, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4 people are
Oh,
new.
gosh, 'cause I
They've
have
never
Vigil.
done that fight before. So almost a third of the group.
Well, I'm leveling my Night Elf, so I'm considering it. Like,
We do have some clothy rolls, clothy gear. Just roll if you're interested.
That's some illicit merchandise.
And I'll get Vortis his flask
Contraband.
here soon. Actually, they're going to be handing out flasks. So
Maybe I have a summon. Yoru's here. I'm gonna switch to BM because there is a lot of movement on this fight.
yeah, this is
There is.
not a marksman friendly fight at all.
Yeah, exactly.
I love this.
Love Halandras.
This is like a
Yes.
dream
So
game.
I like the fight. I just know that marksman isn't amazing at it. We're gonna see how poorly I do though.
We don't have in normal we don't have the debuffs that need to be cleansed, right? So the orbs move slower. I think.
They are there, but they don't do the slow.
Yeah, that's
Okay, so you just cleanse it and that's it. It goes away.
Yeah.
We'll see how well I do with that. I think
Yeah,
he'll
so
beat me pretty good.
This boss is actually quite simple for you, being a melee. There's just a handful of things to watch out for. So during the fight, the tanks will be doing a specific mechanic where we will get laser beamed, and the laser beam shoots out from the boss all the way to the ends of the arena. Okay, so just watch out for those beams because it does hurt. You don't want to get hit by that. And we have to be moving it around to certain locations. Which locations? I would say don't even worry about it. Just be on the lookout for where the tanks are. Okay, let's not go into the details of how it works. But we will be moving around and yeah, just be on the lookout for the tanks.
And welcome to the new viewers. Glad to have you guys.
Um,
Thanks for hanging
the
out
boss
this evening.
has this one mechanic. Oh, really? The laser beams? Oh, we don't have to move the beams to the orbs then in normal.
Nope.
Okay, so then us tanks will plant our feet. That's what we're gonna be doing instead. We will sort of plant our feet. Okay, so yeah, just be careful of the tanks where we're at. Because we'll
So
still
we
be
are
moving around a little
4
bit
bosses
because of the
away,
mechanic
so we do
that I
need
was
to
about to
get
say.
up to the jailer. We
So
don't have to defeat the
throughout the
jailer
fight,
tonight, but we
We're
do
gonna
need
fight this boss
to
in 3 different
kill
areas.
4 more
This
bosses,
one
to,
and
including
2 other
Halandras,
locations.
to
But
get
in
a
each
new item.
location,
So that'll be fun.
Every so often, there will be orbs that will be spawning from the outside.
We might get there.
of the
We might
arena
not. We'll see.
That will slowly move.
We are
towards the
moving a little bit
boss.
slower than normal, just because
The
we have
boss
so many new people.
cannot absorb these orbs because they will do a lot of raid bite damage. If he absorbs one, we may survive. If he starts absorbing many more, like 2 or 3 or 4, it's a wipe. Okay? But the way to avoid this is that we will just get in between the orbs. So as the orbs are moving in, you just touch an orb and it gets knocked back for a little bit.
It does
gets
a little bit of damage though.
Yeah, a little bit of damage, but it's honestly, it's very healable. So don't worry too much about it. If you want to knock it once or twice, that's completely acceptable. But yes, it does do a little bit of damage to you. So yep.
Is that spell reflectable or no?
No.
I guess it's not worth using as a defensive cooldown for that. It's not worth using it for that. It does minor damage, but it slowly adds up if you do bounce off too many off of you. So yeah, just as you're DPSing behind you, you'll probably.
And we're gonna
have
get
some
started
orbs.
here
Just
in
make
just
sure,
a second.
Or around you, they could be within your.
Sorry, I'm
vicinity. Just
answering
make sure to
a
try and
message
touch
on
any orbs that
Discord.
are, passing by you or are about to pass you, because again, we don't want the orbs to touch the boss. The boss, it probably won't happen in this first area, but in the other areas, the boss may do something where he starts drawing the orbs even quicker. He goes into a sort of transition where he'll start sucking them in like super fast. So at that point, it's more important to focus on the orbs, on bouncing them around. You can DPS, it's fine. You should be DPSing, but the priority would be to bounce the orbs, prevent them from going in, because again, they're going in much quicker. Okay, but yeah, in this first area, we probably won't get it because we will out.
We are going to absolutely annihilate this guy.
Of events.
Absolutely annihilate it.
Okay. I'm being told by Cowpow that the healer mechanic that's important does not matter in normal too much. Like we have to, yeah, you just dispel the person, and that's it. Nothing happens after the dispel. That's for heroic only. But yeah, just worry about the orbs. That's the majority of the fight. But I did mention we do this fight in two other areas. So on the, do you see some Warlock portals over here?
Yeah, I know.
Side.
Yeah. Well, some
This is because,
honestly, there's
this
been
wall, this
there's
stone wall
4 people
will
who have
open,
never seen these fights.
and he's gonna start
So
moving.
we want to make sure that they
we have
they
to
feel
continue
included. I understand.
DPSing him as he's
If
moving,
you
as
want,
I see
I
here.
want. I'm
There
right
will
there
be
with
some
you.
shit
I
happening
want to
where you
move
have
like
to
I want to go
keep your distance from other
But
people
I
that
understand,
swing
you
AoEs
know,
around you.
people want to
Just make
hear
sure you're not
explanations
close
and
to
stuff
other
like that.
people with those AoEs around you.
You
You'll
die
notice
here
when
when
you
the
see it.
mechanics
If
were
you get
invisible.
something around you, just don't
Yeah,
stack it up with
he
them.
was overtuned the first day we
A lot
pulled
of
him.
people get that AoE around them, so just be on the lookout for that. Yeah, but you just continue walking. But as we're walking, something else happens. Actually, can somebody correct me on this? Do we also get the knockback on normal? Does that also
Yeah.
happen?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you want to
That
save
always
your
happens.
charge for that, because as soon as that knockback hits, you charge. That way you don't get thrown off the ledge.
Yes, so there's 2 things you can do as a warrior. So there is, you can avoid the mechanic entirely, I guess, by doing charge or heroic leap, but I am still going to explain the mechanic. As we're walking, there's going to be some orb to one of your sides. I don't remember in which side it is in the beginning, but there's going to be an orb as we're walking by. And that orb is going to activate, and it's going to knock everybody away from its position. You know, relative to where you're at to the orb. So this is important because there are ledges that you can fall off from. Okay, and I'm being told by our resident warrior, it's better to just spam that charge as you're being knocked out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not the one explaining
yeah, so definitely
them, so
save heroic leap, save charge.
I mean, I guess I'm an officer
it's
now,
also
but I
more
mean,
efficient to,
I can't really do much about that. So
but
I get what you mean.
I would even recommend, if you feel a little lost,
I would
just
personally
don't
much
even
rather
DPS
just jump into the
just
fight,
move
because this
forward.
fight
So I know
doesn't
you don't
have
know this
like
boss,
one
it's
person
better off to
isn't
stay
going to
alive.
kill us,
So if
where
you're not
on
aware of this boss and you're
Anduin one
insecure
person
about
can
what to
kill
do,
you.
it is a lot of things going on.
Same way goes
Just stay
for
moving
like
forward. Like,
Rygalon or
go
something
to
like
the
that.
next area, essentially.
So yeah.
Okay, like if all hope is lost, just make your way to the next area. Okay, but there will be an orb. Just look at where it's at and get knocked away from it, but not towards a ledge.
And
Okay.
don't be inside the orb circle, because then you just instant die.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we'll do a cauldron here in a moment. But that's essentially it. It's rinse repeat after that. You know, we're gonna do the same fight in the second room.
So
orb
the way
stuff
I
going
see it,
on,
these first 3
and,
weeks,
same thing, he'll move to the
we are
next
going to
area,
move
to the
slower.
last
That's just
one.
how it's going to work.
There's gonna be a
We're
new
probably not
mechanic
going to get
going on there,
through
but
this on heroic
you should be
the
able to
first
see
week
it. There's
that
like
it's available.
something you need to
But
just
starting
move
next
away
week, we should
that's
blaze
gonna be
right through
spinning
them.
around
At
the
least
room.
I know my
Just be on
damage
the
will go
lookout
up
for anything
significantly
that,
from the first week till the
anything on the
4th
ground
week.
that's moving around the
So
boss.
I'm
just
going to
don't
really
be
try
on
to
it,
get
essentially.
as much gear
Okay.
on my character
That's
as
about
possible.
it. The
this
important
week.
thing is when you're moving to like not fall off.
So I need to try to get. I need to
map
get
and
bit
taking care
bands.
of the orbs to knock
I need to get bit bands. I need new boots.
Let me put down a
I
fist
need
as well.
another trinket, which I will buy later this week. I need a new neck piece, helm, and then a better back piece as well. So I've got a lot that I can work on this week. The back piece I want is the Sylvanas one. That is not going to be available to me just yet.
Again, if you don't know what to do, just make your way to the next area so that you can stay alive. And then have your hand ready on the fucking charge and the heroic leap.
You
Yep,
got
we're
a
gonna lust on
decanter
phase
of
3.
Endless
Once the
Howling,
boss
so
lands his
Leah's...
feet on phase 3, we'll lust.
And Leah's secret to any but one of them from Vault. Oh!
Sure to double dip the
Oh,
flask
so...
and take the, lust.
Lynn, are those your options? If those are your options, then Decanter is really strong. Be your best bet out of those 2.
Alright, let's do it.
All right, here we go. Yeah, Barry doesn't raid lead too much.
Pick your oils,
5,
So,
armor kits.
3,
whoops.
2, 1.
Wasn't paying any attention.
I'll go to the other side. How's that?
That's a dip in the excellence.
You're right, it is.
You can pop the Chaos Orb. Might as well just do it now.
So look, you can see around the room, there's orbs already spawning. And so you just want to put yourself between the boss and the orbs so that you're ready to knock them around. I already see some ranged folk getting in the way. It's easier for the ranged to do this initially.
Spread.
But eventually there will be a lot more places where orbs spawn at. So yeah, these circles, just don't stack them with other people. And then move out. It'll land and then you move out.
I royally borked that opener, so we're gonna
Those
see
circles will happen as
how
he's
poorly
moving.
this
Okay,
goes.
so he's already starting to move. Make your way to the wall. It's about to
I
open.
completely
Ignore
screwed
the
up
orbs
that
right now.
opener.
He's not gonna soak in any orbs.
Yeah.
We have a death. What is it? A warlock gateway.
Spread.
And as we're going here, look at the orb. The orb is on the left side if you're looking down to the next path, to the next area. It's on your left side. It's gonna activate here in a moment.
Make sure you're through the door.
Watch your step.
So position yourself towards the next area.
Whee!
All right, good.
Don't.
Spread.
We're all alive. Spread that out.
And don't follow the Demon Hunter, because I'm cheating like a motherfucker in this fight.
Oh,
Watch your step.
Oh, another orb on our right side here as we went in. It doesn't matter here because we're already inside. Something I forgot to mention, if you do fall behind, the doors do close, and then you do die
They
back there.
insta-kill you.
And that's it. It's rinse and repeat. It's just things happen a little bit more. Like, we're going to get a little bit more orbs. And
Unfortunate.
we may get the phase where he
Spread.
starts drawing in the orbs real quick. We'll have to see. Kill the chaotic essence, the affix thing.
Spread.
So just don't stack those. Alright, we're moving. He did not do the drawing in of orbs thing. And now we're going to the next area. We do have a Warlock Gateway as well.
Spread.
So the orb is right in the middle. So just make sure to stay in the middle and just try to get knocked forward.
Watch your step.
It's a little off-centered, but you know, just don't get knocked off.
Spread.
We have one coming
We
up.
do have another orb here to our right. To our right, and
Watch
you
your
want to
step.
make sure to watch the ledge here. So face yourself towards the wall.
Spread.
And as we come in, we do have another orb here. Just make sure it knocks you somewhere into the
Watch
arena,
your step.
not from where we came from.
Okay, don't be on top of him. Ooh, a risky play. I saw that.
What Mortis did?
No, what Mona did. She just jumped over the orb.
Like a boss.
I mean,
Fucking ate it.
Yep, that's fine. Lust. I mean, I saw it. It was part of the strat.
Huge.
It's skill.
Let's just talk about how
Spread.
broken Marilith is.
Yes.
Pop in the orb.
got 2 stacks of the beam, but it did 0 damage.
Spread.
Was on me. I was focused on the affix.
No, you're fine. I guess it doesn't do much here.
Hey,
Wow,
there we
was
go.
Easier than I thought.
Actually, I didn't realize it. There's another person who doesn't
Chest
have,
is over here, back.
have never been in here.
No.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna take the portal here.
Oh yeah, I was
Domination's
100% screwed on that one. I screwed up my opener entirely. I haven't got a piece of gear yet. That's a good thing, because that means Anduin's next. I would actually prefer gear past Anduin, but we'll see. So now you'll fly to Domination Grasp. That's when the real fun begins. Yeah, I have a lot of work to do on Halandras. I've never done particularly well, unfortunately. I even did that when we were doing that progression. I played Venthyr. It actually worked. I did pretty well with Venthyr, all things considered.
Oh, yeah? I heard they're made for walking.
So the thing is, like,
Rome.
you have to worry about extra data charges.
So that just means 3 more bosses down.
Only if you're talking to giants.
Or at least we need to kill 3 more bosses. Anduin, I think, is the hardest one we're going to see. And actually, Anduin should be the hardest one left. Because even if... well, I guess one person could potentially kill us on the jailer.
The one fight you actually really do need to explain.
Yeah.
So while Bear is putting together groups, so the way that this fight
So
works,
Zaf's trying to move this along
Try
here.
and keep it
So.
simple, because there's so much.
What
here.
piece of loot is good for you from this tier?
So one.
Yeah,
is
the only things that would be worthwhile.
He's gonna put a dome on the ground. All that does is healing. You want to make sure that you.
The
are
helms
in
and actually
that
no,
and
this
you
guy's
are,
gear isn't
you're
anything
absorbing
past
that
this.
healing because if
So
it passes
shoulder
too long,
is an
it explodes,
upgrade
steals some
technically.
stage. Other
Back
he is
piece
going to assign
I could make work.
everybody,
Gloves would not be an upgrade.
either,
Rygalon,
light or
the
darkness,
I have a
right?
chest.
It's a debuff. It's around you.
I have a
What you have to do is you
288
have to find
chest,
somebody with the
so
opposite
I
debuff
can.
to
I don't
and
really need that
collide
one
with it.
either.
You have to run
The
at
ring would be an
that
upgrade until I got the rings
All you have
from
to do, also while avoiding
whatever it's
everybody
called,
else. You
the
don't
bit
wanna-
bands.
If you have darkness on you, do not go and hit somebody else
Then
with darkness.
the
When we
jailer,
call it
I would
out,
prefer
we're
the
gonna be
neck
like,
piece
"Alright,
on the
everybody spread
jailer.
out," and like you will see DPS
So
fuck off into nowhere,
that's basically
right?
it.
Fuck your DPS. fuck
That's
everything.
basically it.
Make sure that you are not running into people who have the same debuff as you, right? It'll be you want to hit those.
So
different
really,
colors.
I really don't need much out of
Wides.
this raid at all.
That's all.
Like
right?
there are some upgrade
that,
pieces,
right?
but I mean, I would,
Second thing
I'd be able to
worry about.
upgrade them later anyway.
Thank you for
Anduin's
markers.
Anduin's gonna do this big.
So
huge
you're right,
cleaving
there's not really a
and
ton.
that's where the groups come in. Group 1 is gonna go down first with me.
Groups 1 and 3. Groups 1 and 3 will go down first, but not the both healers that are on the party.
Yeah. So we'll get that. All right. So groups 1 and 3 are coming down with me. Groups 2 and 4 are going down with Barry. So you're gonna be in group 2. So he's gonna do his big cleave. He's gonna send you down into a.
Meanwhile, the
like a
scar
shadow
string is still
phase.
simming comfortably at
All you have
number
to do
1
is
and
just kill
nobody's
shit.
interested.
Anything that's
Eh,
purple, you kill it, right?
no
Follow the
thanks.
group
It can stay at
Kill the
number
base
1.
thing
Eh,
first,
I don't care.
And then kill all the rest. Once you've done that, you come back out. DPS. Then we go into a phase where we all get brought down into a shadow realm. There's gonna be a big motherfucker, which I'm not gonna tell you who it is. Big motherfucker for you to DPS them.
Oh, this should be
do
the one
incidental
fight that I
damage
go
to
and
the
play.
ads, right? You
play
definitely
Necro
wanna-
Lord.
That's where like. 100% of the
Unfortunately, I
damage
have
you
stuff
do to the big
running
motherfucker
here.
Goes like 200% of
So
it
I
goes
won't.
to the game.
I'll do
So about
something
this,
else
just
instead.
real quick, when we start the fight, you can do 2-minuters. If you do anything beyond that, you may not have it for
All right,
for
let's
that phase, for
let's
that
do
phase where we're gonna
Karain.
go. Yeah, 1 and 3, 2 and 4.
Otherwise,
Yeah,
I
big
would
debuffs.
And
I
we
would
need
really want
all cooldowns. All cooldowns
Run to play
on
Necrolord
that
on
one
this
phase
fight.
because of what.
But
Zach
like I
says,
said,
take
I have a bunch
100%
of
more
missions
damage.
going, so I
We're gonna
don't want to
lust
waste those.
also on that phase.
Because you
And
know
all
me,
that
I got
damage that gets
thinking
dealt
about the
to
money.
that one big
I'm
ad
getting close to
gets
having 10 million
transferred
gold
over
on
to
my
Necrolord,
account now.
essentially.
I've
That's
got
why we wanna just
8.9
nuke the
million on
shit
this
out of
guy.
that one ad.
when
Gotta
we
have
come
more money.
out of that phase,
More money.
do DPS, huge.
The
thing,
auction house
right?
is
Alright, come
closed.
out of
Try
that.
again later.
Then we're gonna be back to phase 1. The only new mechanic is this, and this is the most important mechanic, right? What he is going to do is he is going to spawn 3 adds around the room at these markers, either skull,
They
X,
screwed it up.
square, or moon. The adds, 1, the adds need to die. 2, the adds need to be interrupted. 3, we will always start with this skull marker ad, not the ad that has a skull over his head, the ad that is closest to this skull marker.
Yeah, because DBM will put markers on the ads, but we're gonna follow the markers on the ground. So we'll go
4.
skull, then clockwise. We don't have to do the star thing, by the way. Not a normal.
I still want to talk about it. Is it okay if I talk? 4. There is
Cross-faction
divine
auction
stars
house
that
is
go
being
out, 'cause
processed.
I want you to get used to them now. They're gonna target somebody, whether that is you or the person
Well,
behind you.
it's not
I want
cross-faction, it's
that
just
to
cross
never
servers,
be in
like
line
cross
with an ad. Don't
all
point out
that.
a
It's
marker,
been
I don't care
cross-faction
if
for
an
a
ad
little
is there
bit.
Or not. If Anduin, it goes from Anduin to you. So if Anduin is
If we
right
wipe on
here
any
where
boss, it'll be
Uther's
this one.
standing, I don't want to point it over here, even if there's no marker.
Who knows?
If you aim it to
Maybe
the right
maybe
like
I try
that,
Beast
it'll go to the
Mastery
moon
on
ad,
Halandris next
or to
week
the
or
X
next
ad.
time
You
it's
wanna-
up, just to
You don't
throw
even
throw
wanna
a
point
wrench
over
into
here.
the
You wanna-
system
you
here.
wanna be very strategic with
That'd be
your star
weird because I
placement.
don't really play Beast
And
Mastery.
that goes for everybody, obviously.
I had to learn it to do
And
the
that's because in I don't
the
know about normal, in heroic, it
Mage
heals
Tower
those
though.
ads
That
to
wasn't it
full,
wasn't too bad.
and it makes them invulnerable to interrupts. And if any
wipe.
of them get a single cast off, we are all feared.
Yeah, it's a wipe.
And it also boomerangs back. Yeah, it's essentially a wipe.
It's like literally a priest star, like the
Yeah.
the priest divine star that they shoot out and then it boomerangs back. That's the same mechanic. I mean, Anduin is a fucking priest, you know. So yeah, so let it go out and then back in, but try not to hit.
Oh,
an
gotcha,
ad.
yeah.
You know, don't aim it towards an ad.
Staying active
Perfect
and
comment.
then just selling everything that I
Because it
find.
comes with a 2-minute,
I don't
there's a
even
chance
farm.
That I may not have it for the first downstairs in P2.
I have done it
Broke.
on the first phase, and I believe you still get it.
It does still come back up? Okay. Because I'm trying to,
I
because I know that it's a
believe-
minute after 3 minutes. So I might have it back.
Because if I remember
I
correctly,
literally
what I
just
won't
sell
have back
things,
up
and
when
right now I'm
this as
doing a
Frost
nice
is the Frost
bit
one.
of
If I don't do it,
money
basically
making
full,
on
I
my
won't
from
have it.
my
Exactly. Yeah.
whatever it's
So I
called,
finished
the
shit.
mission table.
Who's the healer that is staying upstairs the whole time?
The mission table is a good way.
Oh, yes,
See right
volunteers.
here, money
So,
rewards, money rewards, money rewards.
we
There's
need
1,000 gold,
one healer to go.
and I have all sorts of
with
other
groups 1 and
rewards
3.
as well.
Tort
Can
will be
we-
the best. Go ahead, Sal.
I was gonna say, so right now in group 1 and 3, I have all the healers, so you don't have any healers.
No, that's fine because we haven't decided on this yet.
Oh, okay. No, I'm
Okay.
saying like even
Okay, Tort Man. We're gonna pick. We're just gonna pick. Let's do
Okay.
Tort Man.
so Tortman stays up.
And then Adachi, I want you on groups 2 and 4.
Nope. Wait. Oh, I see what you're doing. I understand what's happening. Wait, what? Yes.
It's not fucking doing it. I'm trying.
What are you doing? Tortman.
Make a lot of gold for selling those. Yeah, that's big money, especially
Adachi.
the sword,
typically-
the Northern
Adachi
King's
goes
sword
first.
is like 50k,
Tortman
like
goes
all
first.
day, every day.
I gotta.
Wait, what?
Tortman's going with group 2. Mimi's
yeah, there we
going
go.
with group 1.
It's just Adachi always goes to group 1 and 3.
Then who is staying up?
It's just Mimi. Mimi will stay up.
Oh, Mimi's staying up. Okay, Mimi is staying up. Tortman's going down with group 2. Adachi's going down with group 1.
Okay, again, when the boss does the frontal cleave, groups 1 and 3 will be first, and then Mimi is the one that's going.
I haven't really done too many islands
I'm sorry,
recently.
I keep fucking up. Jesus. Yggdrasil is the one that's going down with groups 1 and 3.
I still need to finish my
Groups 2
last
and 4, the
achievements
second
for
frontal
islands.
cleave
That's
that
what
he
I've been
does
doing there
will be
lately.
Tortman.
But it's been
Tortman.
wow, it's been
will
over a
be,
month since I went and done some of them.
The one that goes goes down.
The top hat is 500k. Dang.
Meaning you never have to go.
Dang, yeah, the top hat you get from
Just stay up healing.
the Worgen expeditions, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, so we have Vortis. Vortis will be in group
Yeah,
one.
I still need
He's gonna be by the
Reef
way, Vortis,
Madness
I think we don't
and
even
a
need
few
A-bomb.
others. Like, I'm almost
we've
done.
This without A-bomb, and it
Almost done.
works out. That's up to you. It's your call. But I do think you do get it back just in time for the
I
face.
should have it up. Yeah, I'm looking at stuff. You're good.
Yeah. Second cleave, you'll get in front.
Yeah, I can just call out for Fenwick to go down because he's going with me, right? Second group.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. I'll be sure and call it out.
Yeah, Tortman, just be sure when we're on the downstairs phase, there will be adds that you also have to heal. It's really important. So yes, heal us that are there, but also heal
So
adds as you can.
be mindful if you have a lot of alts.
The final phase, right?
If you have a lot of alts,
seconds
you
of
can
DPS,
currently print
piss
money
the center of the room
in
is
with
going
like
to become a
3
cleansing
minutes a
zone.
day.
All that you're going
You
to
get
do
so
is
many.
to the side,
You
DPS,
get
DPS,
rep, you get
all get these crazy
XP tokens, you
DPS.
get
We're gonna
gold, you
call
get
group
mats,
by group.
all
We're gonna
this
call,
stuff
I'll do the calls.
that
I'll do the calls.
is
Yeah, we're
so
gonna call out people. All that you have to do
easy
is
to
run
get.
into
And
it,
but you
and then,
if
like,
you
run
set it
into
the
cleansing zone,
priority
and then
high
run
enough
out.
for Anima, it actually
Super
pays for
easy.
itself.
We'll make it very
Like so
streamlined.
you never even
Call you
have to
by
do
name or
anything on
call you
alts other than log in,
all melee
make
go.
them all
Healers,
um,
range go.
Night Fae, and then they
Yeah,
make you money. Like it's super easy.
Tanks will go last.
Super easy. Even Nerf, who doesn't like grinds, as he calls them, this is not a grind. It's
a long
super
fight,
easy.
it's a
I
tough
make
fight.
like
There's a lot going on. There's
I keep a
lot of things
spreadsheet
that,
of how
like,
much money I
you do
make.
it wrong,
Like
and
on the
it
average
adds up.
week
It
now, I'm
really
making
is
100
normal.
and some K, and I'm doing
It's gonna be
nothing.
okay, though.
Like I'm just playing
You
the
should be
game.
fine. You know,
It's
again,
super
just
easy.
Quick recap: the orbs that, there's a thing we'll have to spread out, and then orbs will spawn on top of people. Just connect the opposing colors. There's gonna be a dark one and a light one. If you have a light one, run to a dark person. That's all. And then when the
You
ads-
cannot.
Well, no, the ads is later.
What
When
I'm
you
doing is
do
I
go
use
to
an
the,
add-on.
when you do go to the underground,
It's
the
called
groups 2 and
TLDR.
4 go
I
under,
know
that's
that
where
it
you
got
go
really
in.
popular once
Just
Hazelnutty
DPS
posted
all
about
the
it.
ads that
She
you
made a
see
video
there.
not long ago.
Any CCs
Super,
help, by the
super,
way. We
super
never mentioned
easy.
this. CCs on the little ads help a lot because they'll try and go somewhere, and if they make it there, it's bad.
Yeah,
That's where you
I
use
haven't
your
paid for WoW in almost
fear
6
shout,
years.
your fear shout.
Be mindful if that tells you anything.
Yeah.
I bought
then
every
just DPS.
expansion,
We'll
everything.
do,
I haven't paid
and
for
then
WoW
we'll
in
do,
6
like, the
years.
nuking phase on the
I've already
big
got
thing
Dragonflight
that we
bought.
don't want to tell you what it is.
I could put
But it's just a big ad.
5
We're
years
gonna
of WoW
bust
time on my
maximum
account right
DPS.
now if I wanted to.
We'll be done with that. And then rinse and repeat. We're going to get another kind of ad that, again, you do not want to... If you're targeted by a star, do not aim it at the ad. And we're going to go around the room with Skull, X, and then Square, Luna. Okay?
It'll always
And
be-
again, it's going to be the
always
markers.
cross-line.
These markers that we have. Not the markers
Yeah,
on
like-
the ads themselves.
I won't lie, I kind of forgot that WoW is
We just need some
pay to
hard
play.
CC going out.
Like
I don't think
it sounds
Force
kind of
Star did hard
douchey,
CC on
but
anyone.
I did. I completely forgot that
I have no
it
idea.
just
I mean, if you are...
it's
If
it's
it's your
easy.
turn, if it's group 1 and 3 or 2 or 4, and
Oh,
you're in
and
the
yeah, oh yeah.
underground area,
Blizz still makes money
oh,
hand
yeah,
over
yeah, the
fist.
ads. We have to see
Yep.
the ads. That's right, the ones up here
Yeah.
for phase 2.
I know Greeley normally gets...
We do have 2
he-
hunters.
He normally traps the one to the left. He normally traps where X is. Yuru, if you could trap Square behind us, if you could trap that, and then
Beep, 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 beep.
See?
can I get a hex on Moon?
Yeah.
So this should be the last fight that we really have to explain.
Can I get a paralysis?
Paralysis. Sorry, paralysis. Yeah. Yeah, Kalpa. If you
But
you're
thanks
on
for
top
hanging
of it.
out, guys.
Just
This has
'cause-
been a
just
lot of
'cause it's
fun.
instant.
These raids are a lot more fun when you guys
yeah,
are
and I
hanging
think
out and
that'll be Gucci
being
game.
chatty Cathy,
Yeah,
so
by
I
the way, the
appreciate
reason
it.
we're going around the room, Skull then X, is because the other 2 we have to keep CC'd. There's 3 ads, we keep 2 CC'd, and we'll go little by little to the other ads.
And if for whatever reason
I hear
you're
we
like,
have
"Oh, there's
2
nothing at
hunters.
Moon,"
You know he
well,
means
it
2.
doesn't hurt
Yep.
to throw another paralysis on
You
something
are
else.
absolutely correct. I have
Whatever, or a
before
trap on something that's
Yuru's kind of
It should be fine.
joined us from Pug,
Yeah,
I haven't had another hunter in my group in almost 2 years.
And let's give it a try.
It's absolutely
I
crazy.
think it'll be fine.
Worst case scenario is we die.
Nope, can't do
Never.
that.
We've never done that on Anduin.
I can't even like. I can't say that without at least like grinning a little bit.
All right, here we go.
There's a fucking hate on this guy.
Yeah, he's playing Beastmaster right now. We're gonna see how he does. I still think I would do better as a Necrolord in this
Okay,
fight, believe it or not.
We have the emitter, so just
4, 3,
Here we go.
as best as we can.
1. AOE incoming.
Delay
Here we're
just enough to hit
DPSing.
this emitter.
DPSing. Oh yeah, there is a barrier we have to stack for.
Yep.
It's gonna be
So
right here. So
Propel-
just stack on the
Propel barrier?
tanks.
Eh?
Yeah, stack in
Oh, that'll
here.
do. Yep.
That's it. Just stay in here until it goes away.
More
But
people
as
are
this is
back.
happening, he'll do the next thing, which is we need to spread out.
Spread.
All right, now everybody
So spread out. And you're gonna get the marker on top of you.
Stack.
Find your opposing color. Find your
AOE
buddy.
incoming.
And
That's
that-
it. Keep going. DPS. Can you grab him again?
Yep.
Thank you.
Shockwave.
I liked.
All right, groups 1 and 3. 1 and 3. Go in there. Groups 1 and 3.
This is not us, Fenwick.
Run out.
So those are the wicked stars. If you're on groups 3 and I'm sorry, 2 and 4, you can see
AOE
what they're
incoming.
doing. We got the barrier stack in the barrier.
We're
Done down here. We're done down here.
Group 1, help out with that
Spread.
barrier if it's still up.
Spread out, spread out,
Stack.
and find your opposing buddy.
Nice work.
Run out.
So this next one is gonna be us,
AOE
Fenwick.
incoming.
Okay, pretty soon here. All right, get ready, groups 2 and 4.
Shockwave.
This
Go
is
in
us.
here. Stand in here. There's gonna be the big ad. Focus the big ad, but then also cleave off on the little ones.
And obviously, don't get hit by the stuff. The foul barrier, stack up a little bit.
Priority is the big guy.
Excellent job.
That's it. We're at 100. You don't have to heal the ads either, Tortman. Like we're good.
The part where we dance.
Yep. Nice job.
You got nothing to do.
Look at 3.
Yeah, this is all the extra time we had, so it makes me feel better.
Here we go.
Wham.
So
This
now
is
we're gonna
when
get
the
the
big
big
damage
nukage phase
happens.
in a moment here.
Oh, can we bring that emitter in? Actually,
Yeah.
All right, nah, I'll get the emitter.
Okay. Get ready. We're gonna lust here in a moment.
He's not.
When the
taking
ad spawns, we're
any
gonna lust.
damage.
Go ahead, lust. Focus the big ad. There's gonna be a lot of little ones. There's swirlies. Actually, do the swirlies happen here? Not
no.
sure.
Just like
Yeah,
there's
just be
not
sure to
a-
cleave off of him. Yeah, no swirlies.
Yeah, no swirlies. There's no A-bomb. In heroic, there is an A-bomb that one will actually be the full focus target.
Look at Anduin. He's already half health.
Fucking melting.
Oh,
man.
and we're not even done.
Are we gonna get a phase 2?
I mean,
You
I
might
think
just kill
we
this
will.
guy.
Holy shit.
Full power.
Did you get your A-bomb in time?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Okay, so now rinse and repeat. The only difference is we're gonna get a new set of ads in the
And we don't have-
above
and we-
realm.
And we don't have blasphemers anymore.
Whew.
So again,
Yeah.
look at the markers. We're gonna start from skull.
That was good.
Skull marker on the
Kill
ground,
ads.
going clockwise to X. Okay,
Alright.
so we're gonna go everybody on
AOE
skull marker,
incoming.
and then can we have the hunters, our resident monk, everybody throw
Somebody
CCs.
broke one. Never mind. Yep, this one back here,
Right.
I'm gonna keep it interrupted.
Mauna, can you come back here to skull? Marker on the ground, on the ground.
Yeah, I
they're
got
broken. We
confused.
need it.
Where-
We need to interrupt.
Okay, we're going there.
Oh, we got the psychic.
We are.
Okay, now
we
we're
are
going to
always, we
blue
always
square.
go clockwise, friends. Never counterclockwise.
AOE
Never the one that is
incoming.
closest.
Okay, at this point, they're both being dealt damage, so keep them interrupted.
Okay.
Shockwave.
All right.
Groups
Group
1 and 3. Groups 1 and 3. 1 and
Yep,
3.
not us.
So that was it. We're just
Run
gonna
out.
bring him
We
to the middle,
absolutely
and that's it.
messed them up.
Yeah, it's a little confusing.
I don't know.
Markers.
I thought we did
Again,
pretty
just
good.
Follow the ground markers.
We still have another
It's
phase of it
always-
too.
it's
Well,
always
part
very
of a
instinctual
phase.
to be like, oh well, I'm gonna grab
AOE
the like we're
incoming.
going to the closest one, right? No, we just if we keep it uniform, we keep it the same pattern, right?
Let's stack here. We're gonna get the barrier. Stack up.
Run out.
Group 1, help out with that barrier.
So there's gonna be another set of ads. We don't have to worry
Kill
about
ads.
that Fenwick, but we will have to at least a little bit. Yeah, we do have to
AOE
attack the ads.
incoming.
So again, skull.
Somebody broke mine. Somebody broke mine.
Leave the square and X with hard CCs.
Shockwave.
I'm going
Groups
down
2
now.
and 4. 2 and 4. We're in. 2 and 4.
I don't like this. There we go. Nice job.
Befell barrier. We are going to stay here. Do not move on to the next ad. We stay here until this Befell barrier is gone.
There's a
Finish the
person.
big ad. Finish the big ad.
Do not move. Do not target the next one. We stay on Anduin. We live in
Ooh,
the
looks like
Befell barrier.
They
Oh,
had
we
some
lost that,
troubles.
Shit, I'm down, I'm down.
There's a bunch of
Getting
people.
hit by stars.
All right, now last one.
We do have reses.
That's great. Lag.
So we're gonna do the same phase again, where we're gonna attack the Lich King. If you didn't notice.
Kill this emitter. Yeah, we're gonna attack him for all of 13 seconds.
He's gonna phase here in a moment. But focus the Fallen King ad.
And as you can see, we got like some walls coming at us.
Oh yeah, we forgot to
Ah!
mention this. Avoid the walls. Avoid the walls at all costs.
I'm tanking.
And that's it. We're at the last phase.
There we go.
So do a little bit of damage, but then move out. You're gonna move out here. All right,
Right
move
now,
out.
right now,
Move
right
out.
now.
Everybody move out.
AOE incoming.
Not bad. A nice first, first attempt
And then
here.
we're gonna do the spread out. Everybody
So-
will spread out. I'm gonna do some calls for you to go in and cleanse.
Spread.
Spread out. Spread out. Everybody spread out.
Target you.
All right, melee, go in. Melee, go in. Hunters, go in. Warlocks, go in.
Rally.
The rest of the ranged, go in. Healers, go in.
Lead
And then I guess us tanks.
Hey,
go
run to
ahead.
the center. Nice, he's run to the center.
Run to the center.
Run out.
Well,
More dots.
Stars.
well.
There we go.
That's it.
Chef's kiss, everybody. Chef's kiss.
Good job, everybody.
Naturally, when we get to that last phase and we're calling
Oh,
out, there's
look,
kinda like
there's
hectic run-ins,
more
that's when you would use
people that
your
need to be
spell
banned.
reflex and
I
shit,
love
anything
it.
to reduce damage.
Sorry about that, guys.
Like Necro called for, Necro called for shit.
Rallying.
He called for his rallying. I don't know if he was
Sorry
calling for
about
yours
that.
or he was just letting us know. But that's
That was a lot of spam out really quick.
And that
Normally they
finally
don't pop up that
has
fast.
gone through more changes, I think, than any other.
This
raid fight.
has big IQ going for it. Pug groups
one do
who
we think
would
needs
fail to
to
see the
Dragon?
difference between purple and
Okay,
yellow.
just on the
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, sorry about that
Regular.
spam, guys. Unfortunately, it
probably
does.
not.
It is gonna hang out.
Okay, so all that you really have to worry about for Rivalon, right?
Hey, Mog piece.
Deals a lot
Let's
of
go. I'm keeping that.
So he deals significantly less damage than he used to. There is a debuff that he'll put on you traditionally, what you used to have to do is you used to.
Oh, so
have
we are
to
going to
run
Rygolon.
into a
So
soak
I
zone in
I
order to
I
get
think
rid
we
of
can
it.
get Rygolon and
It
Lords
deals
down tonight.
significantly less damage now.
That does
and
mean
you're
I need
able
to change my
as a
build.
melee, just not.
Let's do
You don't have
that,
to worry about it.
and
Naturally,
let's
if,
do
there's a
that.
soak zone close to you to
Let's
run it
go.
into, which
That was a
you're
that was
not
a
gonna
good
know what that looks like
a
just
good
yet,
pull,
no.
I think.
But
I had
normally you'd be like,
the
oh,
Mecha
alright, this
Gnome
one's
buff.
really close and I can do it. And you jump into it.
My
It's
favorite
very
toy
easy
in the
to
game.
identify, actually. So
It is, but I would say for right now, don't worry about it.
Oh, it's
It's not
behind
big.
me. Whoops.
Especially on
Depth
normal.
perception's all weird.
Especially not normal. I will maybe worry about it on heroic. I think for right now, it's normal. This will give you a chance to see what things look like, and not feel pressured to have to actually do the mechanic. And I'm not saying that as like, oh, you don't have to do it. You literally do not have to do it. It's not a big deal.
I will not do mechanics, no sir.
That's totally fine. However, there are a couple mechanics that we do have to think about. First off is there's going to be lines on the ground. You don't want to get hit with lines. That's just more damage that you're taking. Don't get hit with lines. That's all. Right? You can dance around the boss. He has a big enough hit. 2. He's going to cast a thing called Big Bang. Where he is going to.
I did not know if
blow
I could make that or
everybody
not.
up unless you are standing in a specific zone. He's going to spawn a fuck ton of them around him. He's going to do all kinds of shit. That's really weird. You just killed a lot of us.
Ouch.
Whip.
He's gonna spawn shit around him. He's gonna spawn specific zones, and when those zones show up, you have to find one by yourself. That's like you get in one, you claim it. If somebody comes over and they're like, oh,
Yeah,
no,
so
maybe
Zaft
let's
and
make
Barry
it-"
have been
No,
doing
fuck
a
them,
nice
this one's your
job.
zone.
I've been giving them,
Alright?
I've been
So if you're
messaging them
in a
in
zone, that
in
one is
officer
yours.
chat, but that's been about it. I
Everybody's
haven't had to say
finding
too
zones.
much.
Everybody has the opportunity to find them, unless you're really nice.
Yeah,
and you
this
really
this
wanna
is
get
gonna
into your
be
zone, and die,
what it's
or
gonna
guys
be
who
like
die.
for a while. So it's gonna have to be more of an
Get into it.
all
Just to
hands
clarify, just to
on
clarify,
deck
there's gonna be a lot of
mentality
little
with our group.
zones. A lot of little ones. It can only be occupied by one person.
A lot of little zones. Don't.
But I think that Anduin,
just get
that,
in
I
one,
think
stay in it.
that's
Doesn't
a
even have to be
kill to
close
be
to the
proud
boss.
of.
You can be
I know
right
it's
behind
it's
the boss.
it's just normal.
Sure.
If you
Once,
But I mean,
No,
you know,
it's-
that's
it's
a nice
It's
job.
gonna screw me on this fight.
Yeah, I have to do it on the second phase.
Yeah,
essentially.
same.
once the Big Bang has gone off, he's going to put us into, we'll call it a Shadow Realm. For normal, literally nothing happens. We just DPS
Just
the boss.
DPS them.
We'll
Just
move
follow
him-
the boss, essentially.
We'll move him to a new spot, and then we kill him there. And then it's the same as phase 1. In phase 2, it'll be a little bit different. We're gonna be stacking up on orbs and then moving from orb to orb. For the most part, as a melee DPS, your job is be next to the boss, be in a soak zone during Big Bang, and then be next to the boss. Those are your priorities. That's it.
Well, we do have to worry about the little ads. If they, okay, so you're gonna be hitting the boss, right? Behind you, there will be little orbs that are attackable. If they are approaching you, do turn around and attack them. For the most part, I think they die quickly, and the ranged usually has it. Yeah, they're called quasars. But yeah, if they are approaching you, just turn around and burn. Turn and burn.
Literally, if you see him creeping up next to you, that's when you can just like whirlwind, and then you Gucci.
But then you mostly stay on the boss and only turn and burn if they're behind you. But don't go out of your way to like run towards them.
All right.
We're like super behind you. Okay, but those little
Yeah, with
ads
any
are
luck, we'll
very
get
important to kill.
both them and
They
the
slowly move towards those.
Lords of Dread down.
And
And that will be a decanter in our bag for
Yes,
raid
chaotic
tomorrow
essence.
night. So that'll be amazing. And then 3 bosses in, I go and upgrade that bad
we'll
boy.
try and pop it at.
That'll give me a lot more crit too than I've used to
don't know if it
having,
comes
so that'll be
downstairs
nice. Because I am gonna up my crit a little bit because my stats are all kind of weird right
Well,
now.
I don't know, like, if it spawns and then we go downstairs, does it come downstairs with us? Because for
Wait, what thing?
Sylvanas, the chaotic essence, his affix, right?
Oh,
Chaotic essence.
that's gonna
Because-
be intense if it does.
Because Sylvanas, she moves hers around with her. When she moves platform, she moves the chaotic essence with her. So I'm assuming that it comes downstairs with us.
I hope so.
I think it should be fine. They honestly, a lot of these affixes, I'm finding that not too many of them are
One of the harder
made to,
fights
like,
for
really
from a
do
DPS
us
perspective. Still not sure.
So I'm not.
So for me, I will
Yeah, let's give it a try, man.
almost
It's
pop
very straightforward.
abilities on cooldown. I know
You're
that
just mostly
sounds,
DPSing,
oh, no way.
guys come behind you, just
But
kill them.
I will just pop.
And then
This is one of those
do
fights where
warrior
I really do think I can just,
when he does the big bang. And then just keep
you know,
DPSing.
pop it as soon as it comes available.
Get a debuff with a circle around you. Other people can't see it, so try to keep people away from that circle because you will not bounce them out of the platform.
That is true.
Yeah.
You can get that circle around you. It can knock. You can see that there's ledges here. You can knock people out of the ledge. So be careful with that.
I've never
Like
actually looked
Necro
up.
said,
This is really cool.
other
This
people
is
cannot
a
see
really
the
cool
circle.
room. I've never actually looked up
Just
in
be
here.
mindful of that. If you do get a circle, it's good
Interesting.
practice to just move out for a moment, and then
If you
time killing the ads coming in, being within.
Yeah. Thank you.
oh yeah, and actually you get this circle. There's a correction on that, Kappa. You get the circle when you
Wow. Look
walk
at that, guys. WoW
over
token went
a
down
little
40k
dark
today.
like dark
It's
circle
currently
around.
182.
Even if you don't have a debuff on you to cleanse on that little circle, if you walk over the circle, it'll take you to the other.
Might have to start buying a few of those.
It'll do the circle thing around.
So I can finish buying these mounts that I need.
But
I
yeah,
don't think
if-
I only
if,
need a couple.
I know we didn't go into details on it.
1, 2,
There will be,
3.
like, little
I think
circles,
3 mounts.
dark
4
circles, and
mounts.
that's where you cleanse if you have a
Interesting.
If
The
you're
the
interested.
tunnel vision boss or snipe,
not
careful
again,
aim,
we're
and
saying
incoming ads.
Now
I
it's not
mostly
terribly
just
hard.
cleave off the boss. Honestly,
We'll be
we have
Or if you
people
didn't do-
that will do AOE damage, so I really don't worry about
yeah,
it.
literally. It was one of those things. On heroic, it'll be kind of the same story, but things will hit harder. But that's fine because we're getting to see it now.
Just trying to get moving because we want to see if we can get to Jailer
Yeah.
before the end of the night.
Get that jailer kill.
Here we go. 317k.
And we're
Holy
gonna
crap!
tank him on like.
All right,
some
that's
maybe
a bit
corners.
different.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll take him right here.
Yeah, it's currently
Do
Action
lust on
down.
pull.
182.
Let him get to us first,
Yep.
and then us. Just
Oh yeah. Let him
Here we
smash
go
his feet.
to see if we can knock this one out of the park.
5, 4,
Yeah, save CDs for when he said.
2, 1.
just because he sits there and he fucking yells a bit.
Right, lust.
Run out.
See, those are the quasars. Those are what they look like.
Those are the little ads. Yeah. If they make it to the boss, that's not good. But you can always turn and burn when they get close to you. And I
As
mean,
you
if you
can-
know how to do the mechanic, and if you want to actually cleanse your debuffs, do so. It does help our healers. Watch the quasars moving in.
And there's already kind of void zones that you can see. That's where you would go to like cleanse your shit.
Special
Bang bang
coming.
coming up.
Right, bang. Find your spot. I'm directly under him, by the way.
I'm
Find shelter.
And then just DPS him. There's nothing.
Oh
to do
yeah, I
here.
forgot. I'm like, where's the orb?
Yeah, me too.
We do have to
Which one
move.
first?
I
Right?
got.
Do we have to move him? Oh yeah,
no,
we do.
don't.
Yeah, 'cause
just
of the
get
bang.
The chaotic essence. Chaotic essence, just kill those. Just, prioritize them if you can. Big AOE. We do have to move them.
Let's finish with the SSS here.
Yeah.
Alright, let's start moving.
Phase change.
Sorry, I'm like,
He will keep moving.
he's gonna keep moving. If you see where the tanks are going, that's where he's headed.
Rinse and repeat.
Run out.
Yeah, I have not been good on tons for this.
That's fine. I have ways to avoid stacks.
Range 5.
I don't think you ever saw when we were tanking it, like Glitch and I would essentially keep him for an entire phase. There were ways. There was technology involved.
There was a couple of times where I would be sitting here and I was like, I would taunt off, and then I was like, wait a minute, did I taunt too early because you didn't have stacks?
Look, I'll avoid a stack right now. Let's check this out. Easy.
That's odd.
Get the ads. They are moving kind of fast. Ooh, somebody got knocked off.
Right.
Rally, rally.
Special coming.
And find a spot. I am under him.
Find shelter.
Unfortunately, when this happens, we can't res the person. They're down the ditch.
Pop this chaotic essence and burn it.
Okay, we do have to move.
Phase change.
We'll move across the room. We're gonna go heavy movement across the room.
Oh, you didn't get knocked off, Calpo? Damn. First monk problems. Dude, I still remember like lagging and rolling off the face of the earth.
Range 5.
Yeah, we are getting more ads.
Oh, that got one got in there. One got in there.
No, I think it was just damage.
If at any point you want to taunt. What
No, you were saying you were not good. Look at this.
6 stacks is fine. I didn't fucking
Special
pop kings
coming.
either.
So go in a circle. Go in a circle.
Find
Find your
shelter.
spot. And just sit still and kill. Still and kill.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna worry about
Woo! Nice. Nice work.
Nice.
Entumbra's.
GG.
Oh yeah, it has a higher chance now. That's right.
2 items in a row. So I need that piece on heroic. If I were to get that piece on
And,
heroic.
Click proceed.
Oh, I can't trade it either. That sucks.
Just us doing calls.
I can host that.
Hey Zaf, do you know what really grinds my gears?
That really grinds my gears.
Yo.
Me,
What about podcasts with about tanks? I got this.
me forgetting to put my Cilias on anybody.
You know-
what gives you crushing blows?
Oh my God.
That does grind my gears, Zaf. You're right. That does grind my gears.
It's
But
literally.
you know what really grinds my gears?
What's that?
It's being asked to move a specific ad or boss into a DPS's zone.
Can you
Oh my
please
goodness. Oh
bring
my
the
God.
into the blue circle the Sylvanas move? No? Tank, why you no
My God.
move?
That's my. It definitely grinds my gears.
Uh.
When it's asked of like a boss that either doesn't move or moves like an asshole. Like
No,
just sucks at
The
moving.
sad thing was, so last week I was like, her pinky toe was like in it but not, and I was like, wait a minute, they can't move her.
She like
Mm.
she like
Pain.
centimeters her way into like some movement.
Yeah, she does.
How's it going, Broccoli? I was wondering what's the all-around
Like,
covenant.
stops spell kill
So,
for, like, half a second, and you
that's
can
a
revert that
loaded
half a
question,
second
my
and
friend.
keep spell killing stuff.
First off, welcome. Glad to have you.
So this is
Not even that bad.
Min-max.
as we're getting to Lords of Dread. So Lords of Dread kind of sucks.
Boogie.
Um,
No boogie here.
If only because
Diseases
But-
for everyone.
we're already.
what was I
we're
saying?
already getting a taste
So
of, what
the
this
min-max
is,
best will be
and,
Kyrian.
uh,
I will
rounds,
not
people
cause a
might
fight
not
and tell
see these
people
green
otherwise.
circles.
Like
If
min-max,
you get
that's
a
going to
green
be the
circle,
best.
it,
However,
you know,
you do have to make sure you're using your cooldowns almost perfectly. You have to min-max your play, and you pretty much have to know exactly what you're using for every point of the dungeon. Because of that, I play Necrolord. I love Necrolord. You don't have to throw anything on the ground. We were just memeing just a second ago, but you don't have to worry about, oh, well, they didn't move it into my circle, they moved it out of my circle, oh, I screwed up and put it in the wrong spot. You don't have to worry about any of that, which is glorious. I personally love it, and it gives you a second defensive, or another defensive, because normally we have very few defensives.
Here, let me explain.
So
it to you.
I
there's
would
there
I
saw
would
two
play
things,
Necrolord,
a
but that's
green
just me.
circle and a purple circle.
If that's something that
The
you would
green
like
circle is
to
a
try out,
disease that's on
I would
you.
encourage you to
It
do
does
so.
sticking damage,
There, I
it
have a
does
bunch of
add
videos
up.
on my channel about it.
And so you have to cleanse that in some
A
way.
lot of
How do
videos.
you
I've been
cleanse
playing
that?
it basically
You have to move that
exclusively since
green
season 2.
circle into a purple circle. The purple circle is
And I think
marked
it's
in
only getting better.
so you can fit yourself in there a
Was
little bit.
was
without
that my
touching
one
the person that has the
boogie
purple circle.
impression
So you
there?
don't want to infect them
Be
either.
mindful.
The person that has.
Have a green circle. You don't want inside, the purple circle because it'll fear.
And sorry guys, I'm kind of, I don't know if it's the game that's lagging me or if it's me.
So the way that you
I've
would
been
usually
getting
do
some
this,
kind of choppy
if you have a
lag
green
in the
circle,
last couple of pulls.
You're actually melee, so if you have a green circle,
No, I wouldn't say so.
Do not feel bad for going out of the melee pile and just giving it to a ranged person.
I wouldn't say that it's a
so that
DPS
you can go
loss.
back in there and DPS.
I
That's usually what you
hang
wanna do.
with
However,
just about any player,
if
not just
we also have
Kyrian,
purple
not just
circles out,
Marksman
don't do
Hunter,
that.
like
Don't
any
just give it to a
player that
ranged
I've done a
person.
key with,
The purple
I hang
circle
with
is to
them or
cleanse.
beat them.
So if there's a purple circles out, do cleanse. Okay, but if there is no purple circle out, then just give it to a ranged person so you can go back into the pile.
Like, I'm already doing 20k in them, and that was 2 weeks ago with no new item, no new gear. So you can really pump with them.
Oh my god.
Do you know that Mr. Eggplant is married to the Necrolord's daughter?
So, yes. So there's a circle. Let's
The
change
Necrolord's
terminology
daughter,
on
huh?
this. So there's a circle aura on someone.
PvP, it's great as well. You use the same. Oh, I guess you don't. It's great for PvP. In fact, it's one of the go-to builds. If you're not playing Kyrian for like niche builds, you're going to be playing Venthyr with
yeah, there are purple
what's her name?
puddles. There are purple puddles that
Can't
if
think
you
of her name.
touch those, if you walk
The first
over
Soulbind
those,
you get with
they
Venthyr.
will sleep you for like
Nausea the
good
Mistblade. There we
8
go.
seconds.
And it's great for
Okay?
PvP as
It
well.
could be
It's my
cleansed,
go-to
but you
PvP
do
build
not
too.
want to be
And I do it with
purple
Marlith.
puddles.
That's who you want to Soulbind with for
So
PvP.
that's essentially the majority of the fight. There's still some things. There is a phase that they'll start doing a bunch of raid-wide damage, and that's when you want to do maximum damage.
I'm hoping this is going to be
It
a
happens,
nice,
20 to 30
a
seconds
nice
into
pull
the
for
play.
us.
So you do want to save.
I think this is one of those fights that I've
your cooldowns.
min-maxed.
Okay, don't just like.
Which
burn it
I
at the
really really like.
But anyways, we'll be doing that throughout the fight, doing the green stuff with the purple stuff, the purple puddles, purple aura. At some point, this is
Go
where it gets really
volley,
interesting. At some point,
and probably steady focus.
if you've ever played Among Us,
You hate
there's
Venthyr?
going to
Well,
be
unfortunately,
something that happens
Venthyr
where
for
we're going to
Venthyr with
imposters.
Unity,
Like, we're gonna,
4-set,
sort of
and
find out
your
in our raid
Unblinking Vigil is difficult.
who are
It's
the
not fun. It's
imposters.
very clunky, unfortunately.
the way you do this is that on top of that,
And what
they
Be
will
Mindful
have-
said.
actually, if you
Anything
see
works
the-
except for
the-
Venthyr. Unfortunately,
model
Venthyr
of
really
these
kind of
two
got the
bosses,
shaft this expansion.
That's what they are, essentially. They look like dragon, like demon wings looking things on top of people. Okay? So if you find someone that has this demon thing on top of them with wings,
Yeah, I wish Venthyr was more
call
viable,
them
because
out
it
in
is
chat if you
fun.
can. We use add-ons
The
for this.
trees are even real weird.
I don't think we need to go
Like,
into that.
Nausea the
but call
Mistblade's
them
tree
out,
is awful
in the chat if
for
you
her
can. Just say like,
Soulbind.
Spookasem has it. Spookasem and Yuru. Spookasem and Yuru, and we have to kill those people.
Yep.
Okay, we have to kill the people that have this. You have to be verbal about this, because there's a couple things going on. So the imposters see the wrong people, and then we have people that can see the actual imposters. Okay, so the people that can see the imposters, they all have to call the imposters out, and then the imposters will try and confuse us.
But Broccoli,
Everybody has to
I
be
don't know if
vocal.
you're
So
in my
everybody
Discord or
says
not.
Spookasem and Yuru, that means they're the imposters. Like, if
Join my
Spookasem
Discord.
says,
There's a
"Oh,
bunch
I
of
see
people there
Pinoy
that
and
that
Mimi,"
play some little
but
bit different
everybody's saying
builds.
Spooku and Yuru,
You can also
then that
find
means
my
that it's very
build
likely
there
Spookasem
for my
and
Mythic
Yuru.
Plus build, and I can send you some information on it as well, if that's something that you would like. We got like 200 some people in the Discord now. It's crazy. It's really been growing.
Nerfo is the only person who can find out if
It's not the
he's
Covenant that is
imposter.
appealing, but the reactionary
So we
gameplay
can
it
discern
brings.
two things
Yeah.
from that. One, if he's the
Oh
imposter,
yeah, okay.
he
You just saw my
automatically knows
guide.
if it says
Well,
kill me,
if
kill
you
me.
have any questions about it,
Nerfo,
feel
do you
free
know
to
who's the other
ask.
person? No, you won't.
Two, if
let's
he
see.
uses his and he knows not to kill me, and he's
My,
like,
so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a lazy build to where I'm gonna use it for both single target and for AOE.
Now we know
And all I'm gonna do is change my Covenant and talents. That's my goal.
There's always two of them.
I don't personally use Chimera on this fight just because I do so
We're
few.
gonna try and be vocal about it.
I do
Don't
so
worry about it.
few
We're gonna
arcane
try and be
shots.
vocal about it, as much as possible.
I used to run Chimera shot on this
without
fight though.
people yelling and talking over
But
each other.
I
just
prefer
using the
steady
vote mechanic
focus
in the
for
WeakAuras
this
when
one.
we can, and then talking it out as we have votes in. So
figure it out.
So everybody who has a WeakAura, we do need you to use it. All right. Check your flasks. Other than that, it's don't stand in front of the boss and.
So this is gonna be crossing
not
fate
get
for a
hit with
lot of
green,
players.
Blobs.
This is gonna be great.
Not just like, oh, I don't want to walk into somebody's green.
Why am I
aura.
running Night Fae? Night Fae is the best for almost all raid encounters. Unfortunately. Well, I enjoy Night Fae, so I don't say unfortunately. I would prefer to play Necrolord, but Necrolord doesn't do as well for single target. In Mythic Plus, you can still make it work.
I don't care if you're DPS.
But I am running Night Fae. On this fight in particular, this is like a really good Night Fae fight. You'll see why if you look at the DPS counter, or DPS
hopefully that comes out a
counter, I guess, yeah.
And it doesn't come out in the Among Us phase.
Meters, there we go.
Yeah,
I will
I do wanna
explode on this
reiterate
fight.
Yeah, when you cleanse,
Promise you that.
Green waves, little blobs come out of this person that had the green aura around them, the green circle. So we have to be calling out, oh, it's going to green to the melee, green to the melee.
We've almost got our normal done.
Into the melee. If you touch the green, that means you'll also get a green circle on you.
Once we kill the jailer, then we'll get the Jellycat.
Your entire attention to not getting hit with those green. I would rather that. Like, I would rather you literally auto attack the boss and be 100% focusing on where those green blobs are going, rather than be full in your rotation and then get hit by them.
I am doing a move up.
I want to make sure and do that.
We only have
trying
this
to
one and the jailer.
Trying to get me all confused. I think not.
Be vocal about.
I think not, my friend.
Okay.
This is one of those fights where you
can
don't
see
want to use your
someone-
cooldowns on pull.
Again, look at the
I only
boss
use one. I'll use
avatars.
volley
If you see
and I'll
something
use
like
double
that,
tap. I won't
looks
use
demonic
any of
and
the
has
others.
wings on top of a person, call it out who it is. Okay, you have to be vocal. We have a certain amount of time to do it. Other than Nerfo can just say kill me, and we kill Nerfo. Okay.
Even if you see Nerfo, let us know, because if you can see Nerfo and doesn't see himself, I now know you're the imposter.
But you are the imposter, exactly. Yep. You could be the imposter. And one last thing, we are gonna lust again. I said this in the very beginning. We're gonna lust about 30 seconds into the fight. They're gonna start doing like an AOE, a lot of AOE on the raid. I'll call out the lust, but it will be during that phase. It would be in the
Here
darkness,
we
something darkness.
go.
Yeah, it's a swarm.
Swarm, yeah. Swarm of darkness.
Are insects? I don't know. I'm gonna try and I'll save my action for then. There should be people.
Oh no, this is not mythic. This is just normal.
If you don't have any debuff on you, be right on top.
My
of the
guild
boss.
doesn't do mythic.
If you do have a debuff, obviously.
We will kill heroic, but that will be till tomorrow. We have a lot of new people and new people to our group.
But
yeah, save cooldowns.
It's very easy.
Save cooldowns.
He did 20 pull timers. That's just fun.
They take extra damage during that.
Here we go.
They take
100% more damage, I think.
And yeah.
Range, if you can bait the first purple photo where we're standing now.
One.
What do you have up?
I got Malgans.
Spread.
Okay. So we have already people with the green circles. There's nothing to cleanse them with, so just stay away from people. And now we have purple puddles. Watch out. Get out of the purple puddles. We're going to move the bosses out of the puddles.
Stay away from being in front of the boss, too.
Already schmooving them.
Run out. Spread.
Okay, get that out, and then you're going to have people with the green circles. Yep, just like that. Beautiful. Just go right on that. Watch the green circles going out. The green blobs going out. Sorry, Zap.
No, you're fine. You're doing
Green to
fine.
melee. Green to melee. Watch out. Green to melee. Hang on. Green to melee. It's going through the bosses.
Special coming.
All right, Lust. Do it, Lust. Nice job. All right, we should be getting some purple puddles here in a moment.
Spread.
Okay, purple circles. Just get those out. We don't have people with... oh, yeah, we do have people with circles.
Yep.
I'm just moving out. Watch the puddles on the ground, and watch the green blobs. We do have green blobs going out.
There's one more for tanks. Close to.
Oh, watch out, Tortman. Yep, nice job.
Spread.
Okay, we have green circles.
We get a dispel on and burn through this this barrier like right now.
Green to melee. Green to melee. Get those out. Get those out. Get those out.
Here we go.
So this is the Among Us phase. So we have a lot of people with
I
stats.
see Necro.
Call them out. Call them out. Necro. Who else? We need people calling. What do you see? Necro. Necro's one.
Mona.
Necro Mona.
Necro Mona. Kill Necro and Mona. Alright, stop damage on Necro. Stop damage on Necro. Kill Mona.
Alright, there you go. That's it. That's
it. Rinse and repeat.
Yeah, be careful because you damage everybody, so...
Yuru, if you can get that out, please. Well, just be careful with the melee, right?
Range 5.
We can just move them a little bit. Just a tad.
Oh, can you get Mal'Ganis again? Sorry.
Yep.
We'll move them here in a moment. Watch the green shit on the ground. Green shit go into melee. Green shit on melee, and we're moving.
We get a grip on that protoform.
I'm out of range. So pretty soon here, we're gonna do the... Oh, thank you. In about a minute, we're gonna do the...
Special coming.
DPS phase. Oh no, it is right now. Sorry, my fucking cooldown's DBM. Maximum damage. Green on melee. Green on melee. Watch out. It's passing through us. Green on melee. Fucking timers, man.
Haunt Mal'Ganis, so that way when he comes out, he's on me.
Okay. Bro, I am lagging so bad. I don't know why.
Oh, am I?
Yeah, I think it's the servers. Because it's been choppy real bad
there's
for
a
me lately.
purple puddle under us. Purple puddle under us. So watch out, melee.
I think the servers are taking a shit.
Yeah. Make sure to cleanse your greens. Cleanse your greens.
Cleanse off the boss. Get a purge on boss.
Spread.
Holy shit.
Range
purge on
5.
boss.
Sorry, I purged the wrong one.
Please.
There you go.
We gotta kill this fucking drip.
Special coming.
Oh, this is the Among Us. Make sure to cleanse. Make sure to cleanse before the Among Us.
Don't worry about
Green shit.
portfolio.
Green shit. There's green shit going around. Mimi, okay. Make sure to vote also if you're using the add-on.
Ysurgo?
So Mimi is an
Okay.
imposter. Kill Mimi. Who else?
I see Necro.
Wait, that wasn't me.
Necro.
Huh?
Kill Necro. Kill Necro. Already stop damage on Mimi. Kill Necro.
Yeah, once we get knocked back, that's
Range
how we
fire.
were like, oh, okay, hey, you did it right.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what to look for.
Spread.
You're totally fine.
It just looked like a demon.
Oh, we got a purple puddle. Purple puddle under the boss. Let's move. Watch out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good thing our
Haven't killed
Gotta
this.
kill Malgan.
good thing our raid night's ending because these servers are falling apart.
Holy shit.
Just kill Malgan.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
Let's
because
go.
Some people get
Crossing
the
fate.
demon
We're
on-
done.
Like some people can see the demon. Other people cannot. That's why it's important that everybody voices what they see.
So there's our first dinar.
What item level is this? Fuck.
It should be the
Should be 285.
280. Yeah.
285?
Yep, I just got 285 tier.
Do not use the portal. Do not use the portal.
Do not use.
And
just
they
going
enter a
through
swarm phase. Yep.
The room.
He killed me. Why would you want them to kill me?
Yeah. Let's. I mean, we're at the
Yeah,
end. Let's
Marksman
give it a
can
try.
really pop off
Just
on
pull
that
him
fight.
Directly to,
So you can buy raid
What
gear
is
with
this?
the dinar.
Priceless coin thing.
That's dinar. That's how you buy your item from the raid. So now I can buy. I have to kill 15 bosses.
Does this mean that I got 20 of the items?
No. That's how you buy a fated item. That's the one of 3 that you get for the season. You can buy basically any important raid item.
Barry, just buy yourself an old warrior soul and thank me later.
Ooh. I'm so doing that. Oh
Yeah.
I might also end up doing that, so.
It's just too good, bro.
There we go. So I'm gonna be buying.
God, lad.
Yeah, it's getting bad. I think the servers are gonna go down at some point here.
That on Anduin.
Well, I just really
you
started
guys
to notice.
hopping around.
I've really started to notice it recently.
Yeah, like that. Only on Lords it was really started like drop frames.
If you have the Sylvanas bow, you can buy an item that upgrades it. Yes. I would normally do that because I have the bow in my bag, but I did get a 304 item.
So, Jailer.
So.
You guys are really chopping around.
All that we have to do
Hey,
for
nice.
Jailer, all that you have to worry
So,
about is
I'm
we're
probably
make
gonna
out-
buy
we're gonna
the
make
decanter
calls,
first.
You just have to listen to him, right? The only thing that I'm gonna highlight right now
Whoop,
is
whoop,
all of
whoop.
these holes that are on the ground. We're gonna be using those. First phase, what's gonna happen, right?
If you
is
don't
we're
have the
going
bow,
to
can you
pull
get it with dinars? No.
tank
You
is
have
gonna
to get
their
the.
back
You have
to
to have the bow
one
first.
Specific hole. 3 people are gonna get a debuff. The debuff is
Not
it
to my
knocks you
knowledge,
up in the
anyway.
air, so you want to jump into a hole, have it knock you up in the air. Think like
Or maybe there's an
Virtue
epic
from,
version.
Tomb of Sargeras, if you did that.
Currently, though, no.
Less people get the markers on this one, right? On,
Because if I were to buy the
I'm still
item, it would
free, it
raise
just
Ray
gives
Shalar
you-
from 233 to 285.
Before we wouldn't run out of holes, is the thing on normal, to my knowledge.
Maybe that's
But
I don't know.
Heroic, we kind of would.
Coin of remarkable
So,
design.
We want to make sure that we're
Priceless.
getting the ones closest to him for a couple of reasons. One is that he does it's like a domination.
What am I doing?
We want to be able to break
Oh, yeah.
line of sight with him, or else we get
I'm like
CC'd.
confused over here,
We
trying to
get
figure out
mind
what I'm trying to
control,
do.
And then we have to kill you. It's not cool, right?
Alright,
mostly phase
so
one.
I
There's
actually
a lot
don't
of,
like Dreamweaver.
you
I
got
like
pulled
Naya
in,
on this
like,
fight. There's just
like,
too
we're
much
gonna be running
movement.
away from him. I'm noticing you're not incompetent. So you're
It
able
makes
to
it
move with
good
the group.
because
So
it
when you see the
gives
group
you
moving away, or you see the group
it gives you
going
another
back and
ability
forth,
called
do
Wailing
that,
Arrow,
right?
which is
If you see
basically
the
like
debuff,
I think it's a
jump into
45
hole.
second cooldown.
When you
It's either
have, like,
30 or
I think,
45 seconds.
1 or 2 seconds
And
left.
what it does
Give me-
I
is
would
it
say,
does
like, 2 seconds
a
is safe to go
it
into
hits
hole.
the target
By the way, the
for
sequence of events
percent of
is,
damage,
like, you'll get
and
a marker on
everything
you. It's not
else
for everybody.
within
You
8
get a
yards
marker,
and
wait
silences
until it
them. So it's
counts
very
down up to,
strong.
like, 2 seconds,
It's really great for
go
for
into a
AoE.
hole, it'll shoot you
So
out of the
a
hole,
298
and
Ray
then as
Shalar
you're
is
landing,
only beat by
a
311
pillar shows up on that hole.
bows, and that's it.
You use that pillar to break line of sight from the boss. When
Yeah, I did play
that's the sequence
Venthyr
of
for a
events.
while in this
People will
fight
go in
too.
them, pillar shows up, from that hole. If nobody went in that hole, there's no pillar coming out of that hole.
So that's that. And if we don't have any pillars, we all get mind controlled. It sucks. So we want to make sure we got those pillars. That's mostly phase 1. It's getting pillars up, not getting mind controlled. He does like a
yeah, I mean that's
AoE around
the
me.
calling
He does a
card
lot
to
of AoE
Venthyr.
around
It's
him.
sustainable
running out of
and
that.
you can move.
Like I said, follow the group. It's gonna be a lot of movement.
So we're probably only going to get a
moving
couple of
around.
pulls on
There's gonna
Jailer,
be
maybe
a
just
tank
one.
soak.
I'm hoping we talk about it.
Literally just stand on the tank.
One pull,
That's it.
we kill him.
That's the long
He
and
should be
short of
pretty
that.
easy.
We'll call it
And
out
then to
when
move
it
into
happens.
heroic starting tomorrow.
We'll call it out when it
Cow-Pow.
happens. Just cow-pow being cow-pow.
But also, if we do kill the
That's
Jailer,
phase
that
one,
means
pretty much.
Jellycat is in
Phase
the bag
2,
for this
we're gonna
expansion.
Park him on a square. All you have to do, stand
Because
on
we
top
are
of him,
pretty
DPS.
close.
Some people will get mind control
Where's it
and
at?
start walking towards the edge. You
There
can
we
get mind
go.
controlled,
So
or
we
if you
almost
have
got
a
that. We just
debuff
need
that it's
Faded
like,
Sepulcher,
you're
which we
gonna
are
get
one
a
away
debuff
from.
that's like,
It looks like a rune on top of you, kind
Yeah.
of. That means
All
you're
that
gonna
you-
get debuff. mind controlled.
all that you want to do is be as close
Wish Killshot was.
to
Yeah,
the
that
center
would
of the
make
room
more
as
sense if it
possible.
wasn't.
Everybody will take care of you.
That would make
If
100% more
you
sense.
see people who are mind controlled, DPS them down. The faster they get damaged, I think it's like to half health, or if there's like an absorb shield, whatever it is. DPS them, break them out of crowd control. That's it. The phase 2 is kind of Tank's time to shine, so don't worry too much about it. Phase
People would
3,
complain
though,
in
phase 3,
PvP if Killshot wasn't
long
on the
and short of it
GCD though,
is
because you could literally
boss,
play
get
Venthyr
chains on you,
and
don't fucking worry
then
about it.
have
Don't
every
stand
one
in
of your
defile.
abilities
If
try
there's
to use
defile on top
Killshot
of
if
the boss,
possible.
We've done a couple of things wrong, but obviously get out of it as quickly as possible. And when we say to stack up for an Azeroth soak, all that means is that he is targeting the globe in the middle, and he's trying to wail on it, and we're standing in between him and the globe. That's it.
Let me clarify something. So, in that last phase, Defile is the important mechanic.
Yes.
Defile, what he'll do is he will target someone, and that someone will drop a dark puddle under them. You have but like 1 or 2 seconds to get out of it. If people are still touching that puddle, it grows exponentially until it continues covering the entire room. It can grow and stop. If
But
you're, like, super
regardless,
fast
even
about
if we
it,
don't kill him
but
tonight, this has been
when somebody,
a fun
if you see
evening.
a
This has been a
dark
lot of fun,
puddle
so
on the
thank you
ground,
guys
need
for
to
hanging
just
out.
make sure you're
I
clearly
do
away
think
from
that
it.
we can get him
And some
tonight.
people have
We might do one
difficulty,
pull though.
like judging the distance, how far you can be from the puddle. Just be clearly away.
Either
from
way, like I said, it's been great. We
it's
got
a-
our Dunar as well,
it-
so then we can get a
It does-
decanter.
It does have
It'll be a
like, an
278
inner
decanter,
swirly,
and then after
like,
3 bosses
a
tomorrow, we can
millimeter
upgrade it.
off from that, or like a yard off from that, is its actual hitbox, and the hitbox will grow, and but the middle swirly will kind of remain.
This fight is
the
not
same.
well
It's
designed.
very weird.
When the
Just
ground
a
is covered in
large
black,
mark.
it's hard to see the holes.
Really
Yeah, I
fucking stay
agree.
away from it.
Also,
Yeah,
the
if you
pillars
see
are
the
wrecked. Your
dark
ankle, yeah,
puddle,
your ankle gets
be
distorted.
well
Yep,
clear from it.
I agree.
Okay, like if you see these holes,
You are exactly
there's
right.
like the golden outside, right? The golden edge, and then around it, it has like another hexagon around it. You need to be even farther from like the lines on the ground that are like hexagons.
I can already. All right. His affix. This is mostly towards the healers. Is Creation Spark. If there's about to be a Domination Grasp that goes out, do not.
Ooh,
dispel
yeah. We could
the
actually,
Creation Spark. We don't want
we could
people
actually
running to
kill
try and
ourselves.
grab swirls while they're and then get dominated while they have like a massive debuff. I'm really relying on you guys to really time those well. If it's on a tank and you can let it sit, let it sit. That's all I got. I'm trusting you guys with the timing on those. Hopefully they come out in a decent time and it doesn't totally fuck us over.
Gotta figure out what achievements I need.
That's
I
about it.
haven't been on
Yeah,
the
think of
achievement
anything else,
grind
just,
all month. I need to get on that.
Phase 1, just respect the holes. Make sure to go in them if you get.
So this will be our last pull.
And break line of sight when we call out that he's gonna.
We're gonna
clear.
make it
Phase
count.
2, it's just DPS.
As
And
we
if
move
somebody's
from-
mind controlled, kill them.
As we
What was
move from phase to phase, do not stand on holes, regardless of whether they are open or closed. Do not stand on them as we move from phase to phase. That's super embarrassing.
Yeah, because they can be
Get that
closed
phase
and then they can
3.
open, or if
Right.
they're open, they can get closed. So just as a general rule, transitioning to a phase, don't stand in a hole.
Just don't stand on
My
them.
game just crashed, so I'm trying to get back in.
All right.
Take your time.
Exactly. Only be in holes when going into one. Yes,
Yep.
that's a good rule of thumb.
When the hole usage is purposeful.
Just let us know, Necro. I'm still doing a ready check. I understand Necro is restarting the client.
We're gonna give this a go.
And I'm here.
Alright, good.
All right, let's give it a shot.
I'm gonna start at this the little 3.
All right, here we
circle
go.
in between. So
Got
just-
one shot, so let's do it.
Because I just gotta get him positioned.
4,
Yeah, I do believe we get less markers. Oh, Lust will be on the last. Actually, we can Lust on pull right now. Lust on pull.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Because it'll be up by the time we need it.
Well, it's just he has a sequence. It's like he doesn't phase on specific percentages strictly. Oh, that's not
Father,
good.
I have sinned.
That's not good.
help soak,
So get ready to LOS soon here. Oh, tank
Um,
combo. Move
tank
in with the
combo.
tank.
jump in pit,
Move in towards the
Ooh,
tank.
all my stuff's off. Everything is.
Yeah. Tank combo. Tank combo. Get in.
Yeah, all my timers
Yeah,
are
in
off.
the combination, we only have
This is
really
interesting.
The one pill.
find shelter,
So you know where to need to be.
LOS. 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 Okay, we're moving.
Excellent. Oh, we don't have to move in that part.
I'm so used to fuck to do other things. Oh, there's holes here.
Oh, never mind. We good.
help soak, spread,
It's gonna be a tank combo right now. Make sure to move in.
Means of oppression.
And I believe this is the run away.
I'm gonna roar.
run,
Yep, thank you, roar. Run away, run away.
Oh god, with the buff. Holy fuck.
No kidding.
Alright,
Jesus.
target you,
I'm gonna take him
Holes?
right here. Between
In
these.
the holes.
Got 3
Find
of
your
them.
holes.
jump
I
in
got 3
pit,
holes right next to us, guys. Ah, perfect.
This should be the LOS here.
find shelter,
LOS, LOS. And then afterwards, it's gonna be a tank
Help
combo.
soak.
After they tank combo, we're gonna move him to other holes. Tank combo, tank combo. We're gonna get 3 new bombs now. Find your
Oh,
holes. Find your holes. That's
shit.
fine.
My bad.
And it's not.
Oh, we don't
We
have a he should phase here, I believe.
I fucking hope so.
spread,
No, because I think he does one more. We get bombs first, and then we get
Okay.
we need a pillar up. We need a pillar up for this.
Yeah, so it's
We're
gonna be
getting bombs now.
bombs, tank combo right after. Tank combo.
jump in pit, help soak,
Tank combo right now. Right, we're gonna get an LOS here, and then that's the phase.
find shelter,
LOS, LOS.
And that should be phase.
Yep. Stay out of holes. Stay clear of holes.
phase 2,
You see those holes? Don't be in them. In them, do not.
How about on the cover?
On the cupboard, you can.
All right, he will live right here. Where I have him right now is where he lives.
special coming,
Don't stand on that.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
The knockback. No, no.
Yep.
The no knockback, knockback.
help soak, spread,
Used to be a knockback.
watch your step,
Doesn't seem. Oh, we should be getting the mind control here. If you get the mind control marker on you, move closer to the boss. Move to the very edge here of where the boss is at.
Yeah, right there.
Perfect. Necro, where you going, man? Where you going, Necro? Oh, it's at.
Help soak. Special coming.
Ah, don't be in that. Yep, don't be in that. We're about to have a
Spread.
res here in a moment.
Make sure you're going to the right one there.
Yep.
I
Watch your
trust.
step.
I don't trust.
It's been many failures on this.
Oh, you're telling me. Pick the 2 slowest tanks for this fucking fight.
I think you guys are kind of standing on a hole.
We know what we're doing.
Wait, yeah, this is our safety hole actually.
Safety hole.
Yes. Get close to the boss. Get close to the boss. Kill the mind control people.
Special coming. Help soak.
Don't stand on that. That slam. Let's wait on the res for now. Let's wait on it.
Spread.
Okay, do not
Watch your step.
stand in holes. Just preemptively do not stand in holes. We're soon going to face change.
Yeah. No, he's gonna phase because he's
Because we're schmovin'.
yeah, because we're schmoving.
Help soak. Special coming.
Don't stand on that.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry, Fenwig. Yeah, that.
Be careful. when you
It's
res.
weird.
Oh, what?
Oh,
Sorry about that, Zach.
Don't worry about it.
It's definitely weird.
Okay, do not stand in holes. Do not stand in holes. He is transitioning. Do not
I don't
stand
have
in
a
holes.
choice. I'm on a hole.
Can we get
Go,
Kelpo out? Get Kelpo
Phase
out.
3.
There we go.
Okay,
So,
remember.
I think we got Kappa on
But
top.
this fight really
Yeah,
won't
you
change
guys
too
move
much
into
on
position
heroic,
And then we'll lust. Oh,
So-
we don't have lust. That's right. Never mind.
so we'll be fine.
Get
We
into
already did
position,
lust.
We're too quick.
and then
This fight will
and
be
then
over
we'll
by the time I
pretend
have
to
lust.
We will pretend lust. We will do a battle shout.
Don't be on holes. Do not be on holes.
Okay, so
Spread.
in a moment here. Okay, spread that out. In a
Spread that out.
moment here, remember,
Not
we're
on
gonna get the
Watch your
defile. Do not
Special coming.
stay in the defile.
Help soak.
That's the most important thing. You have to run away from it.
Help soak.
Get in front of him.
Stand in front of the boss. In front of the boss. Stand in front of the boss.
And then immediately after this is going to be Defile
Yep,
and
defile.
Chains of Anguish. Chains of Anguish go out. We're going to let Barry
Danger,
break it.
danger.
Defile,
Barry's
get
gonna
out, run out, run
Out,
out, run out
move.
from the puddle. Run out from the puddle. Move him
Nice
out.
job. Nice job.
That was fucking excellent.
Like, move him well over, like... Do you see me over here?
We've got the whole
I'm
platform.
following you.
This is a good spot.
So I'm used to holding some of my
Fire.
cooldowns for
pretty much
heroic,
just
so I
stand
kind of
still, look
screwed
pretty.
myself by not getting out another wild spirits on this
Special
fight.
coming.
Alright.
Feels
Keep
bad.
working on that second part.
But we're gonna get Jellycat
Defile.
tonight
We're
and
gonna have
get
a
through
defile here.
normal.
He's at 3%, but respect the
Danger,
mechanic.
danger. Help soak.
Get out of the defile. Run out of the puddle. Run out.
Help soak.
And now stand in front of the boss. Stand in front of the boss. Stack.
What the fuck?
Hey, that's
Easy.
Jellycat.
Get good, Zap. What's going on?
Woo!
That was a
Lag.
pretty big lag.
Oh yeah, that was really bad lag.
And I was like 5 seconds later, and the map.
Negative.
Hey, Gavel.
Nice.
Oh wait.
That's
wait.
pretty nice there, Barry.
Alright, let's switch to Retribution. Give me a gavel. Damn it.
Carol of the first.
You got
class.
You didn't get the gavel.
Get this
I was getting ready to trade
What a
this,
legend,
but
right?
And I lost it.
I've still not gotten the gavel. Barry got it twice. That's great.
I got it on normal and now on normal.
You got it 3 times, right?
No, twice.
Can we go kill the first boss?
I think you're the only one that's gotten it out of all of us.
So that way I can get my Jellycat.
We are on raid time.
I gotta go kill 6 more bosses to get that thing.
I'm just fucking.
Where you get
All
that
right,
kitty?
I sure will.
By killing doing the first quest for the 30 boss kills.
You have
or
to
is it
kill,
full
yeah.
clearing all 3 raids?
Full clearing all
clear
3
all
raids.
3 raids.
On
normal.
I think
Well,
it's any
normal
difficulty,
iron.
except for LFR, yeah?
Yeah, any
yeah.
difficulty except LFR, yeah.
Yeah, so tomorrow, when we go in, we'll kill first boss.
Jigglesworth Senior.
I'll be able to. Anyway.
There we go.
Crystal,
This-
will you be here tomorrow?
This is the
Same time, 6
Jellycat.
Eastern,
Beautiful.
Just so that we can do it on heroic and get you the mount.
We wait until 7 Eastern so that way I can get one.
Nicely done. Nice job, Finwig. Honestly, nice job.
I also get off at 6 Eastern.
All right, sounds great. Be mindful. I will give Barry your best. And again, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Consider subscribing if you're checking me out over on YouTube or following me over at Twitch at twitch.tv/MrEggplant. I've got stream tomorrow. I've got stream on Friday, stream on Sunday, and we'll be doing some keys this week. So thank you guys so much for watching. But Finwig, don't worry, we'll at least be able to bring you to the first bosses tomorrow as well if you're going to be around. So anyway, thank you guys so much. I'm going to end my stream here, and